All right, we are going. It looks like we have managed to fix the save, so we will have the game today. It just took a little while, around 40 minutes. I almost want to go over a few things before we get going, just for some back context here, because this is going to be a fucking spicy game today, I think. A few major things that have happened, RP-wise. We have unified the rest of Germany, besides Bavaria. As soon as the game is unpaused, we're going to get the event to form the Northern German Confederation, and all we will then need to do, I believe, to form Germany is to fight Bavaria. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. No, we are actually going to be able to immediately form Germany. But to fully unify it, obviously, we're going to have to go to war with the Bavarians, who the RP have been just absolutely brutal to people pushing for German unification, so we'll have to fight them. In addition to that, we're going to be going to war with Scandinavia immediately. They formed a council republic, and they're socialist communists. We are very anti-radical, as we have a lot of them actually in our country right now. So we'll be going to war with them as soon as we can. I will have to lower relations to go to war with them, because that lovely little feature in Vic that means you have to have bad relations to do a diplomatic play against someone. But as soon as that happens, we're going to war with them. In addition to that, there was just an event RP-wise earlier today posted by the Ottomans, where there was an assassination of the Sultan. He actually got saved and killed, and it's being blamed on Austria. So it's kind of like a reverse situation here in regards to... Oh my gosh, one second. Just a heads up, guys, if you're doing things when people are still joining, you might desync, because I see that some people are rivaling and stuff.
Well, yeah, we were told to start doing stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that happens. That's because of the server. It's fine.
It's fine.
So we're gonna play this for like 2 weeks, and then if it works, I'm gonna increase the save speed. And after that, people can disperse into different channels. Looking good.
I think German unification bugged.
Yeah, that's happened in game for a long time.
Yeah.
It's a deep glitch.
No! Aha!
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
There it
God.
is!
But Bavaria is still alive.
Congrats.
Not for long.
Are you gonna put them?
We're supposed to go to our own channels now, right?
Not yet.
Yes.
Or...
We're waiting to see if the game works, I believe.
And then, after this, we're gonna disperse. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't crash June 9th, Poggy.
We didn't crash on June 9th. Whoa, we got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the June 9th bug has been averted. I think that's good. People can start this.
All right, cool.
Congrats. Good job, everybody that worked.
All
I
right,
still
hell
can't
yeah.
believe I actually made it.
Okay,
Well done.
All right, we actually have a game today. Thank goodness. Yeah, that save was bugged. It took a bunch of people quite a while to fucking fix it, so we're good. Yeah, we have formed Germany. Wonderful. We don't have Bavaria, obviously. So like I said, there's a war about to be potentially a world war. The Sultan of the Ottomans was assassinated, and they're claiming that it was an Austrian who did it, and they are preparing to mobilize. There's a 1-year waiting period, and then there's gonna be a war. So the Ottomans versus the Austrians, as of course a strong ally of the Austrian Kaiser, we will be joining on their side. So we'll be fighting a two-front war, because we're going to have to obviously fight the Scandinavians and deal with the radicals there, and we'll have to fight alongside the Austrians against the Ottomans too. So the formation of Germany has happened, but it's going to be a rough one, most certainly. All right, one moment. I need to fix a few things here, because our government is going to be fucking wonky. I think we have telephone. Yeah, we have enough telephones for that. I'm lagging a wee bit here. That's not good. Oh no. Please tell me the game is stable. We are frozen on June 16th. That is not good. Oh man, I hope this... You crashed? God damn it.
Yes. As soon as I had it in free speed, it just died.
We might have to run it on 2-speed then.
You crashed?
Yep. I think people need to update their mod set.
Yeah, if anyone is running a non-updated fucking mod, then it's gonna corrupt it.
Yeah, but the problem is we can't check it because it's the same gun checksum as before.
I know, that's the issue here.
Yeah, like, god damn it. Like, it's always gonna be one person who.
I
who
think
joins
there's a
and,
couple
like,
people who
doesn't,
joined
like-
at the last fucking second, like Australasia. We need to talk to them and see if they actually updated their game. Because if anyone hasn't updated, it's gonna screw this game because we had to update it.
Yep.
God damn it.
What's the issue going on? Somebody joined the wrong check. Didn't update their mod.
We don't know. It's likely the reason for it. We had a crash.
Yeah, I think at least one person just said, "Oh, I just came in. Can I start?" And
Yeah.
it did not take time to.
Hastening, pull everyone into event, I would say, and then like make it clear to everyone that it's not gonna work if we don't do this shit. So we can try it again, I guess. Cool. Alright, well, we're still having issues with the save. I really hope this game isn't fucking dead, because it's been so goddamn good. Like, goddamn. This is my favorite MP game I've run in months. Quite a while. Well, fuck. How's it going, family-friendly bot? What's up, Nico? What's up, Crack? We may or may not have a game today. We're still trying to fucking get the save file figured out. I think it is an issue of someone not updating, because there was a few people who joined last second. I don't think they knew to update, but we'll see. I'm gonna restart my game as well. Oh, goddamn. Good, there's gonna be a main VC call in a minute. He's gonna talk to everyone, I believe.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna start an event, I think, or just.
You want me to make the event for you, Hastings?
What's that? Can you start? Oh wait, I can't find that right now.
It's in
I'm always blind when I
event
need,
meetup. I can do it real quick. All right. Let's hope it works this time. I'm about to put myself in an Italian food coma. Fuck yeah. Hey, you got that fucking New York shit, man. Goddamn, living life. Welcome back, Cheese. I do want to reiterate, guys, there is a chance we will not get a fucking game today, because this save is pretty fucking battered and bruised. What would you like to... What's the best cheese? What do you want the options to be, man? I have to put up options for the poll. What do you want me to put up there? I can do, I think, up to 5.
If we have even one person who hasn't done this, given the fact that it's the same checksum, although changes have been implemented, we would probably not be able to play more than 1 month. Yes. Kicker may speak. Also, can people invite people here? Everyone is dispersed, and like I said, even one person could make this not work. Yeah. The problem, what I said, the update did not change the checksum, as it was only a really small update. Decided to remove change. Yeah, everyone is here. We'll try again to
Probably want to redo that announcement since everyone's in here now.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's some people in general VC1. Can someone get them? And I will allow perhaps someone of the mod team to. I'll ask him.
Alright. I'm trying to figure it out. Pull. I arrived with good news. My water is safe for now. Bullshit, it's fucking safe. You live close enough to me. No. There's bad shit in that water. Drink bottled water for like the next couple of years, man. Ohio water is not good right now. Don't drink that shit. Alright, what do we see? American cheese is not cheese. It is legally cheese, I guess. Alright, best cheese pull. What do we got here? What do we got? Italian cheese. What do you mean Italian cheese? There's a lot of different Italian cheeses. Do you mean Parmesan? Cheese Fritz cheese. Mozzarella. That's a real fucking cheese. Mozzarella. What else do we have? A cheese product. Processed. What else do you want me to put on here? I got mozzarella, whatever ones. All things in Ohio. Yeah, Ohio had like a derailment. There was a derailment of a train up in, I think, eastern Ohio. And a bunch of fucking super toxic chemicals got spilled. And it was really fucking bad. It's fucked up the whole area. It's gotten into water supplies. The government and the state officials are trying to claim that it's like not a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. So, yeah, if you live in Ohio, probably don't want to drink the water. And be careful showering and brushing your teeth too. It might not be in anything, but I don't know. I'm not the conspiracy theory type, but I also don't advise getting chemicals in your system when you don't need to.
I'm going to post it soon when people that like to look on the yeah, the game is up. A few people can start joining, otherwise I'll send in announcements ASAP.
Welcome back, Escova. Not quite yet. We went for a week and then we crashed. It might be because some people didn't update their game. Hopefully, we'll see. Is this a new roleplay? Nope, this is the ongoing Prussia Germany one. Hopefully, if it works today. The save file is a little busted. We're trying to fix it. Try to run the unedited save file? Yeah, I think as a backup option, we might have to do that, but we'll see. Well, the issue is even the backup save file, like, we ended on a crash last week, if you remember, so, like, we ended on a crash, so it's deeper than that. There were some events bugged with the Americans and some events bugged in Africa, which they attempted to fix. Blue cheese is okay. If it's not old as shit, it's the good kind, blue cheese is alright. Cheeses really depend on quality, like a lot. I also haven't voted on the poll, I need to do that too. Am I able to vote on the poll? I should be able to. Yeah. Oh. I'm the only one voting for that one. Oh well. Gouda is my favorite fucking cheese, which is why I put it up there. Gouda is so fucking good. Ugh. Gouda sandwiches. Yeah, that's the good shit.
People are starting to join in.
Also, another thing real quick, there was like some people clicking buttons a little early I saw. Like until the game speed starts to run and you see it unpaused, don't click on anything, don't do any diplomatic plays. If you build buildings, if you click any button at all, you can desync the game and yourself, so just reminder about that too.
Yeah. So no starting building buildings, no diplomatic actions, etc. Yeah. No armies. Because that changes the game state that people load into.
Man, Swiss cheese is overrated as fuck. Don't even. Mozzarella. It's a good cheese. Gouda's the best, though. I'm just saying. What the hell is that Gouda? Your name is Cheese Man, and you don't know what Gouda is? You need to go. You need to get off Twitch. You need to go down to your local store and you need to buy some Gouda. It will change your life if you like cheese. Shit is so good. Chernobyl cheese? Oh god. A 300k income plus as a Chinese with lowest tax, good. That's fucking good. I don't know the context, but I know that's good. Unless it's in yuan, then maybe not. Blue cheese is good on pizza? Yeah, agreed. Just a good kind.
If I can't see people ask to join, it's something weird. I will have to exit the game. Third one is again more this inconvenience. Also, everyone exit the desktop if you haven't between.
Did it crash again?
Games.
Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna claim the Gouda can cure cancer. It can't cure cancer, but I'm sure it makes it a little bit better, you know. Some good Gouda cheese, a lot of fucking weed. Yeah. Yeah, if I ever get cancer, which statistically I will, because everyone in my fucking family does, I'm gonna smoke a ton of weed, eat a ton of fucking Gouda cheese. It probably won't stop it, but it will make the process a little bit less worse, you know. Because cancer's fucking horrible. Like, oh, man. Alright. Take number 3. Let's hope this works. I really don't want this save to be dead. God damn, dude. Like, this has been... I'd put this on my top 5 RP games we've ever done on the server, to be honest. I've really enjoyed it so much. Ah, fuck. Swiss. Disgusting. Who run an unmoderated poll? This is fucking corruption. Can't vote. Hold on, was someone abusing mod powers? Who ran that poll? Weed Lord 420? Christ. Such a shame my cheesy opinions can't be shared. Blow up like a fish after it. Yeah. My mother got cancer. She went through that shit. It's fucking sucks, man. Cancer is horrible. Corruption is good.
Game is up, but please don't.
We'll wait a minute to join so we don't fucking crash it. 1 minute is plenty of time for a poll. No, I don't know about all that. Goddamn. Thank God I don't eat a lot. Cancer cells die from starvation of sugar. That's true. Fasting actually has been, and things like that, has been correlated to decrease chances of getting cancer. That's true. Fasting for longer periods of time is really fucking good for you. It's not enjoyable, but it's very good for you. I used to do a lot of fasting when I was younger. I haven't done one in probably, I think, around 6 months to a year, I'd say. I used to do them religiously, for financial and health reasons. You know, when your grocery money runs out for the month, you can do an impromptu fast, which is good for you, which always sounds better. But I did them even when I didn't have to. Like I did some long ones. I did a couple 72-hour fasts. The longest fast I ever did, I think, was for 4 days, and it was actually not that bad. Fasting's weird. Like when you start fasting, it's fucking horrible. Like your body feels really bad. Your body's like, what the fuck are you doing? Go get some food. But then after around 48 hours, you hit this really weird patch where you're just not hungry anymore. It's so weird. And like, I've noticed, because I did it a fair bit, like, I don't know, my mind was so much more like clear. Like I could focus better, I could do things better, I had more energy. Not with lifting things, obviously, or, you know, heavy movements, because your body doesn't have any energy. But generally speaking, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, with water, of course. With water. Yeah. Fasting's really fun. If you've never done one, obviously be careful, drink water, take a vitamin, have enough salt, of course. But it is worth trying out. If you've never done a fast, like a long one, they are worth doing. Because they're really good for you. They've got a lot of numerous health benefits. And they kind of feel really cool after a while. If you can get past the beginning part of them. Insane. I don't do it much anymore, though. After 48 hours, you enter ketosis, where your body can consume stored fat. Yeah. Yeah. And you feel different, too. It's cool. You look young on a fast. It has a lot of good benefits. Weed is good? No, weed's not good for you. I smoked plenty of weed in my life, but it's not good for you. Like, people who talk about weed and try and claim it has, like, benefits for you and it's good for you, man, that's just not true. Like, weed is enjoyable, it's relaxing, it's not gonna kill you. It has many bad researched effects. It's like alcohol, right? Should you drink alcohol? No. No, you shouldn't. Do you do it because, you know, everyone has vices? Sure. I don't know. Just never convince yourself it's a good thing. I don't encourage them, you know, you say that, man, but like, responsible usage is what I always say, right? Like, if you're going to do something, be smart and do it right. That's what I said, and you misquoted me on that fucking thing, but yes. What does high being even feel like? Oh boy. That really depends. It's like degrees of separation from your brain. That's how I'd put it. It's like someone put a vibrator on your brain, like something vibrating, and then you have degrees of separation. I guess that's how I'd put it. It's really weird. Not unpleasant, but unique. Yeah, it does fuck you up. Yeah, weed's not good for you. You can bring up that certain clip, and I'll stand by what I said there. I said responsible drug use. I once smoked a cigarillo in Latin America. Pretty sure it was pure weed because I fucking ragged for at least an hour or two. Probably. Yeah. Fucking bushweed. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and try and join now. I know it's the most viewed clip. What the? You'd make a really good YouTuber. You're really good at doing like all caps, over dramatic, misleading fucking clips, man. It's you'd make a very good Paradox YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I fucking bite my nails.
Plead for your
Dude, I've been trying to stop biting my nails for years. I did it ever since I was a kid. It's nasty. Ugh. It is fucking gross. It's very gross. But man, that's how I deal with stress. It's one of the ways I deal with stress. It's not a good one, but yeah. Swear to God, what the? That title is so fucking misleading. Yeah. The clip says, wait until you're older and be responsible. That's what I said. Swear to God. You're gonna follow Minos. Alright. Everyone watching, please do me a favor. Cross your finger for a second and think about this game working. If technical applications don't work, we can always try Spirit. I need everyone watching to cross your fingers and shoot stabilizing vibes at the Paradox servers in our save file. It won't do anything, but you never know. Paradox games are, I don't know, they run on weird shit, so maybe it'll work. You never know. Yeah, chanting works too. That helps. If you have a Ouija board or any other related things, maybe that will help too. If you sleep on your left, it's good for your stomach. Sleep on the right, it's good for your heart and less nightmares. Is that a real thing? I always sleep on my right side. Hopefully my heart is better. Luigi board.
Will allow this host as an opportunity to do so. If anyone would like it. Germany, France, Britain, etc.
What was the question?
Get through Israel. What?
Because the save file is fucked up. Israel, that's why. We may not get a game today, I'll say it again. I'm really hoping we save the file, but you never know. Do people actually sleep on their stomach? Does anyone watching actually sleep on their stomach? Because I'd love to ask you why. Dude, I can lay on my stomach for a little bit, but it's just like not, it's not comfortable.
Also, Slab, your internet is...
Like, I don't know. You actually sleep on your stomach. What the fuck, man? But like, why? When you could lay on your side, or even on your back, why the fuck would you lay on your stomach? Dude. I just can't conceive of that, man. That's just... I always thought it was a joke when I was younger, because like I'd read stuff and like, you know, hear people say it. I always thought it was a joke. But no. No. Shit. Well, if it works, it works. You can't put a price on a good night's sleep, except for sleeping on your stomach. That's a high price to pay, I will say. God damn. God damn. Bad for neck and lower back. God damn. I literally can't get to sleep if I'm not on my side. I've never been able to. I think I passed out sleeping on my back a couple times, but that was when I was like so ridiculously tired. Like I could have been standing up and I would have gone to sleep. Eatables? What are eatables? Edible weed. I mean edibles. I mean they're also bad for you. They've got THC in them, which is generally not a good thing. They don't smell like really bad, so that's nice, I guess. But they're unpredictable. Man. Last time I did an edible was a while ago. It was years ago. It was literally the case of, I ate one edible, I waited an hour, and I was like, I barely feel anything. So I was going to a party, and then I took a second edible, and it was a very bad evening. So it was not an enjoyable evening at all. Being at a party on too much weed is a bad vibe, man. It's not good. It's very bad. I haven't done any since. Like I said though, like if you use things like that, be responsible. But generally I advise not doing it. You will be more productive and you will be more efficient and you will lead a better life if you don't do anything. And I mean alcohol and cigarettes and shit like that too. But like we all need coping mechanisms and you can't pretend that's not a real thing, right? I mean things like that do help to, like with stress, right? Like the CK3 mechanic is a shockingly good analogy for how it actually works in real life, right? Like everyone has lots of stress from different things in life and you have to find coping mechanisms. Everyone does. Everyone has them. If you don't, it's not going to probably go well unless you're like, I'm sure there's people out there who can actually deal with stress very well, but you got to find coping mechanisms. Just try and find healthy ones instead of unhealthy ones. Easier said than done, but you know, just saying. Don't fall asleep at a party. That too. Man, I got a story about that, but I don't know if we have time for it. Body trying to heal itself. If your neck is crooked or lighter left, it will turn at night to fix it. Really? Have you noticed hints why ecliptic bunks down the head on the ground to wake up the brain? Really? Huh. I stop alcohol and cigarettes, but drink much more coffee because of it. Yeah, I mean, you compensate with something else, but if it's more healthy, you know, it's fine. Is coffee a drug? I'd say probably not. It's not good. Well, coffee's kind of good for you. It affects your heart and blood pressure, though.
Large crafter as well. Cool. Oh, we'll do the same thing as before, and we'll start with 1 speed, go up to 3 speed.
I'm gonna wait to form Germany too. All right, let's. Fingers crossed, everyone. Come on.
Also, reminder for myself to remove some of the 2,200 construction for Russia. Yes. So we'll let this week pass in 1 speed and 2 weeks in 2 speed, and
I'm just gonna wait on these.
Make 3 speed happen a
So
bit
it's
longer
chocolate.
before we disperse.
Paradox games are a drug, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
They're addicting.
2 speed now, sure.
He's rushing it. He's going too quick to speed 2. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I believe.
I believe we passed the June 9th bug
I don't know.
crisis.
I might be.
Um,
I ran
that
Escape
might
from
have,
Tarkov
have,
and Victoria
have
3 the
had
other
something
day.
to do with there being no.
Actually, that's wild. You know what I did the other day? When I was GCing the fucking Vic game on Friday, and there was a bit of a lull in things, and I had a minute. I was curious, and I ran Escape from Tarkov, and I was able to run a fucking Tarkov raid while like in Vicky 3 and running the US. So I was literally like building things as the US and doing things in Vic on this computer on one monitor while also playing Tarkov. That was fucking wild.
Oh. Yes. Okay, I think people can disperse now. Go to your RP channels, segment channels, and have a good game, everyone. I will stay in.
Let's pray to fucking Jesus this works. Goddamn. Alright, I'm gonna go. We'll get these done really quickly. We'll have to take this event. That's a bugged event. We're gonna get a lot of those. It's gonna fuck us up a bit, but we have to. Alright, let's just hope that this is gonna work and start moving like it is. So let's go ahead and get rid of our bad trade routes, and then I'm going to form Germany again. Let's go ahead and do it here. Form Germany. Beautiful. We are finally a unified German nation. Let's go ahead and start lowering our opinion with the Swedes. We're going to be going to war with them. I did a Diplo post before. They went far leftist radical socialist, and we are about to declare a war. We're going to be installing a Germanic monarch married to one of the Swedish royal family on the throne, and we'll be incorporating them into our customs union, by the way, if we win the war. Just a heads up about that. We also will have a war starting with the Ottomans. We're going to be backing up the Austrians very soon. So this is going to get very violent and very spicy very quickly. We have dual federalism. All right. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. So let me turn the sound effects on. Got to hear the clicking buttons. Okay. What are we missing? Oh, we got to upgrade all our buildings too, because they're all behind. We got a lot of unified states now, so let's go ahead and upgrade all of these. I'm gonna have to restructure our economy here. This will take a bit of a minute. Cool, that'll work. Defense in depth, wonderful. One moment, I have to upgrade all these so we're not doing the wrong ones here.
Greetings, German Chancellor. We would like to request you to
Hello there.
send a delegation.
We will be on our way. I have to restructure my nation after the unification here. As soon as I am done dealing with getting my country back on track, I will be right there. Gotta get ourselves stabilized here. Okay, that'll do a large portion of it. Raise taxes. And then let's see what we can work on.
Greetings, German Kaiser.
Hello there, Ambassador. What can I do for you?
While we are certain that you are aware of the situation between us and the Austrians, we simply wanted to state that no matter the result of the coming war, we would like to have a discussion after peace is made regarding the status of the British Empire. While
We're happy to have talks with you, but I must say that the actions of your government in creating a war out of this situation without proper evidence is leading to something that doesn't need to happen.
Well, as you may also be aware of, we are not starting this conflict, they are. We are simply defending ourselves and our sovereign borders.
That is how it is being framed, certainly, but it is much more complicated than that.
Naturally. We are simply stating that we are aware that this situation has devolved and that there can be no compromise. However, there is a matter of what has been discussed between ourselves and the British before that I would like to share with you after the war has been concluded.
Very well. I do hope that we will find an alternative course of action before we go down this path, but if that's the case, we're happy to speak with you at the end of the war. And I'm afraid that will be in Constantinople.
Or perhaps it will be in Berlin. We shall see.
Perhaps. Thank you for your time, Ambassador.
Of course.
Okay, we're just about good here. Rest of the wood. Rest of the iron we need. Cheap explosives from Brazil. Cheap furniture from the British. And cheap cloth from the Colombians. Jesus Christ, they are producing a lot, aren't they? Alright. We're gonna go attend a conference right now. The British are trying to buy and or lease this, the Panama Canal, which we're not going to allow. So we have to be there for that in just a moment. Okay. And let's see if we can actually build anything right now. We are, I think, way behind on... Yeah, we need 7,000 electricity. We need 70 of these. And we do have the people. There we go. That should be enough to power our country. While we build those, let's go ahead. Actually, we can do even more after that. We have so much building potential. We need way fucking more steel. We need more everything, really. But we will work on steel first and foremost.
Hello, Chancellor. Von
Hello there.
Bismarck.
I apologize. You caught me at the wrong time. I'm about to head to the meeting in the New World. I do apologize.
I see. The Spanish were not invited to that meeting.
You're welcome to
as we
accompany
are
us, but I
not.
do have to run right now. So you're welcome to come, but I am on my way.
Conference. If we fail to get such a treaty done, that is going to be fine. If you're trying to, you can express your interest here. It is not something, we don't have a certain goal, but the initial point is that we are attempting to, or at least the point set by Canada is that we're attempting to stop the Brazilian ultimatum.
I think that the Brazilian ultimatum comes out of a very serious issue here, which is the control of two choke points of global trade by the British Empire. An empire which has lagged continuously behind and frankly is not in a position to maintain two such great entities. I think a resolution here should begin with the concept of speaking about perhaps an alternative to the British to fund and obviously maintain a canal through the Panama.
we
This
will
option has been
German
provided
delegate.
already in the document.
Yeah, sorry. Let us quickly post. How should we do this?
Where's the document at?
I will provide my initial, just basic procedures and preamble and stuff for you to read through. I will try and write down some of the statement points as far as the best as I can understand them in the future, and maybe we'll use this as a basis for. Let me just set up the commenting access to the Google document, if everybody is okay with the Google document. I assume lack of answer is a yes. Please observe the channel chat to get the access to the document. Yes, so here there's a preamble and the procedures. Now this is concrete, this can change and that sort of stuff, but generally the points are here. We've already gone through the procedures with other people, and if you'd like to repeat them or have any questions, please do ask them now.
Where is this document?
It's in the chat for
It's
the
in-
VC. This is looking like it will take quite a lot of time. I mean, I'm not opposed to these long speeches and whatever, but there
Yeah,
are many matters to attend to here. Like this, we
I've
can't be here
prepared a
forever.
2-minute speech, and if anybody has any, questions about it, I'm pretty sure we can resolve this pretty quickly.
Yes.
I think the problem is that people haven't read the document and have not asked me questions about what's going on, so they're all confused.
And for the opening statements will just be like I'll just write down the bullet points, and well, as far as I understand them, so we don't have to actually read through all of them. Yes, and as I've said in the procedures, 2 minutes max would be probably the best in this situation.
Oh, if we're gonna do it, let's do it then.
Very well. Just before we move on, a question to all the delegates. Do you have any questions regarding the procedures or the reason why we're here? I suppose no. Okay. Then we will begin with the opening statement from the Republic of Colombia. Please go ahead. You have the
All right, if you will check the chat of the where is it? The chat of the VC, you'll find the transcript of the following speech I'm going to deliver, because I know people do have difficulty with me speaking quickly English in general. But yeah, that's what it's going to be. Gentlemen, I come before you today in the efforts of preserving peace and stability on the continent. There has been a significant raising of tensions in what my delegation would consider an overreaction to the ordeal of the canal in Panama. I will be brief in this speech, as I will attempt to clarify the draft being sent for approval or rejection from my respective government. I will also answer any questions regarding the stipulations of the draft to the representatives. Finally, I will be offering a possible solution to this conflict. The current draft in place is in a simplistic explanation details that the Colombian government will be hiring the British Empire to construct the canal. The land for the canal is to be rented to the British Empire, but can be bought back at any time. That was my dad, I'm sorry. The lease or the contract that says the British Empire is in possession of this land and right to build the canal will, at first, last until the canal is complete. After the canal is finished and the first ship is passed through, the lease or right of temporary ownership and rent will be held by the British Empire for a maximum of 10 years. After the 10 years are up, the lease will end, and the land plus the canal will be given back to the Colombian government. The lease itself may be bought by any government who wishes to purchase it. Sale of this lease is up to the British Empire and can be sold for whatever price they deem necessary. The starting price is 20 million British pounds, decreasing by 2 million pounds each year. The Republic of Colombia has the option of buying the lease back earlier for half of the above formula. That means that Colombia's starting price will be 10 million pounds, decreasing by 1 million pounds per year. That is the current deal sent for approval of each government. It has not been signed into effect. If anyone has any questions, please list them now, and we will be able to answer them to the best of our ability.
well. Any questions to the delegation of Colombia?
Hello.
Greetings. Well, if there are no further questions to the delegation of Colombia, we will proceed to State of Great Britain. Please, you have the floor.
Yes. To review what has happened, we'll quickly run through the order of operations for this event. The British Empire was invited after a number of nations inquired about the possibility of a canal through Panama. We offered our experience the auction of, the construction of, and the continued operation of the Suez Canal. After being informed that Colombia did not wish to part with their sovereign land for any amount of money, it was suggested that a lease of the land to survey and construct the canal, followed by a period of training and operation of maintenance of the canal. With Colombia unable to finance such construction, it was proposed that the lease would represent compensation. Terms of the lease were hashed out quickly, and good faith efforts to lower the cost of the endeavor were given. The purpose of the building of the Panama Canal, therefore, is to increase trade into the Caribbean by allowing it to become the gateway to Asia, without having to go too far south to enter the furthest tip of South America, much like how the Suez Canal did. We believe this complies with the cause of decolonization and the strengthening of the lands of the Caribbean, and we welcome other nations to join us in this cause. That's all.
Well, any questions we have? Are there any questions to the Great Britain? Okay. Then now we have. Now we don't have well, we would need volunteers who would want to speak now. Anyone?
We would wish to hear from the Brazilians, given there was a large part of the contention here.
Right. Well, Brazilians are invited to the floor. Please.
Greetings, welcome everybody. I'll keep this very brief, as we had nothing prepared, as it was our understanding we weren't actually invited to speak at this meeting, which is bizarre considering it's directly about us. I suppose my statement and issue is not that of a canal being built, of course. We do support that. We believe that'd be great for everybody. However, whether it be occupation, lease, gifting, whatever that might come under, the United Kingdom having control of land on our doorstep, mainly Mexico's doorstep, quite frankly. They would then be neighbours for however long that takes, and there is no specificity to how long the construction will take. So that could take what, 30 years, and then what, 10 years? I just don't quite understand how they believe they could just make themselves neighbours of nations who don't want that. We find it bizarre that Colombia couldn't come to its neighbours for this work or assistance. As it has been stated before, Brazil and Mexico have never imposed themselves on the Republic of Colombia. But yeah, as I say, I wasn't really prepared to speak, so that's all I've got to say on the matter. But I hope you see why this could be an issue, and thank you for your time listening to me.
If I may take the floor next, as a possible solution, I would ask Great Britain to ban stationing of military on the Panama Canal. Would that be an acceptable alternative to that?
For us, unfortunately, no.
Okay, but moving on to my second point. To be frank, why should I go to the Brazilian government and the Mexican government regarding happenings within my own territory? I understand the significance of the canal, but how can I trust these nations after what they have done to our fellow American nations? I mean, just look what happened to the Republic of Colombia. Why should I trust that I should ensure interstate secrets with other nations when I cannot trust them to use
You're
diplomacy?
speaking of the country that failed to honor its obligations and created a war out of its own diplomatic isolation. Are you speaking of that one?
I'm sorry?
Or are you raising
Are you speaking about the United States and their failed obligations to Mexico that resulted in that war?
Or perhaps the treaty of the Monroe Doctrine, which would bar the behavior that Mexico enacted?
It was supposed to, but when we discussed the Monroe Agreements, they were actually rather ripped apart when the Constitution was signed. It was not the one I envisioned at first. A lot of its conventions were removed or nixed from the original document. However, when discussing the United States, it is my firm belief that a moratorium on debts is not a valid, not a proper. Well, it is a valid reason, but it is not a just and moral reason to go to war with. While the United States was going to pay its debts, I have the firm belief it would pay its debts. Going to war because it missed several payments and asked for a temporary moratorium is rather, what's the word I'm looking for?
Was it,
Just
was
for
it
lack of a better
20,
word,
20,
rather rude.
20 years that they didn't do their payments? Or did I have that information wrong?
Sir,
still.
maybe leave
Excuse
the
me,
events
I
in the
will-
past.
Excuse me. Yes, let us. This is not about but this is not about the U.S.-Mexico war. This is about the now, what is going on right now, and the fact that, despite however, well, now will be a delegation of Canada will basically be presenting its main point is that we're not quite sure how justified Brazil or Mexico are in their ultimatums or questions or inquiries towards Colombia in such a hostile manner, if that is they are simply using their sovereignty. Colombia has not threatened, has not offered to station troops, has not done anything towards Brazil or Mexico to justify or warrant a hostile action towards it. Yet Mexico and Brazil have issued joint ultimatums and are quite hostile in their actions towards, well, not actions currently, but verbally are quite hostile towards the country.
The issue is, for us, the action of what is being proposed is considered hostile to us.
May the Great Britain ask for the issues to be clarified that you speak of?
Yes, please go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm asking you what you're worried about.
Me specifically as Canada.
No, I mean, like, what is Brazil and Mexico worried about?
Mexico was not invited to this meeting, so I am not allowed to speak about
Yes, but I assume that Brazil has been in contact with Mexico, as Mexico has been quite belligerent recently.
Like I
So
say,
we
we
ask
weren't.
Brazil to speak on their behalf about their
I'm sorry,
issues.
I'm only a foreign delegate. I don't have the authority to speak on behalf of the
I'm sorry, but
we weren't invited to speak.
All right.
Either way, the situation is that it is the understanding of the delegation of Canada that regardless of what the delegations of Brazil and Mexico are requesting, the matter of the fact is they have used two hostile means to justify. Well, the means are too hostile to be justified by anything Colombia has done.
I'd just like to clarify.
The German delegation would like to say something here about this whole issue. There is this veil of civility coming from the British and their allies, which Germany personally finds to be quite amusing, in the sense that they have rampaged across the world for the last several hundred years, conquering and taking anything in their path, and now they have the gall to suggest any manner of hostility is something unbecoming of a power. It's hilarious, frankly. The fundamental issue at this conference that Germany sees eye to eye with the Mexicans and the Brazilians on is that the United Kingdom is a dangerous entity. If we all remember the Berlin Conference, when they attempted to claim all of Africa, they failed, clearly. They moved to Asia, they didn't get the things that they wanted there, despite their many jewels in the region. And now it appears to many, ourselves included, that they're now looking to the only remaining target where they can get their claws into, which is the Americas. Now, they're doing a very civil thing here, the building of this canal to promote global trade. It's a good concept and it needs to happen. But we all know what happens with the British. They make promises to local leadership, and suddenly that local leadership doesn't exist anymore. India, for example, is a good place to underline that. The issue of many countries here is we do not trust the United Kingdom act honorably, and if they get a foothold in such a strategic region, it can be very, very hard to push them out. Now, there is an alternative here, which is that we simply find a party that Colombia would wish to cooperate with and that the other American countries have no problem with funding and making the Panama Canal. Germany has no interest in this. We need our funds for other things, but there are many other powers who could afford this.
Well,
who would you propose? France?
The Austrians, the Spanish, the Russians. I mean, they all are wealthy. I mean, even the Americas. I mean, I don't understand why there hasn't been an attempt to crowdfund this from the Americas themselves. This is your chance to have a very valuable trading hub not owned by a European. Again, my Kaiser would be quite angry with this. I'm not a colonial man myself. You could fund it with countries within the Americas, could you not?
We would like to object to the language used by the German representative. There has never been an attempt to, nor has there been an intent to purchase the Panama region.
Call this whatever you like: leasing, purchasing, occupying,
I
whatever
believe
word
the
the British
language
use
of
to get
this
their
is important.
We understand
Dear
language is
delegates,
important in the treaties you
please,
use to
dear
get people under your
delegates,
control.
Let me clarify one thing. We didn't have just one option of either allowing this deal to go through or not allowing this deal to go through and finding someone else to do it for instead. We suggest, and Colombia has also suggested partially, that we may establish a certain deal that would guarantee that no matter what Britain does, everybody gets the access to the canal, and there is a certain system that guarantees the canal will remain in either Colombian hands or international hands, or will be monitored by a certain group of countries that would be acceptable to all sides.
Out of RP is the concept of having an international run district, like a feasible thing. Is there like a way to make a like a legation city out of the Panama Canal?
Yeah, that would be.
You'd have to have a country formable.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, you would have to create a whole new country, and the whole concept of the whole problem is that they don't want Europeans to be in control of the Panama Canal.
How about if an intermediate nation took over the canal? Like
This is exactly what the UK is doing.
Portugal is a perfect candidate for this, since they are both friendly to the British Crown and to the other great powers of Europe, while we have very, very strong ties with Mexico and Brazil as well.
The British delegation would like to protest that no one has responded to the slander against us. We've acted honorably in the past few
Slander. So
decades.
you're denying your actions in the past of your colonial missions? Rejection of
We have
reality is a very
decolonized in every
strange...
part of the world.
Oh,
Even
I'm
England
sure
is now
that makes up
decolonizing.
for all the many
We're
people
sorry,
you slaughtered
but we
and took
must
their
stop
sovereignty
this
from.
conversation between delegation of Britain and Germany, because this is frankly destabilizing the situation right now.
Yeah.
We believe that in interest of preserving peace, at least in Americas, we should focus on Americas and solving this issue, and not making this a second.
I will not be
Congress of
chastised by the Canadian representative for this. The British have
We
a long
only
hold
request-
on 1 second. No, I will not be quieted. The British have a long history of dangerous actions, and to pretend that doesn't exist and to have them go on about them not happening. I mean, I agree we need to find an alternative solution here, but you don't get to throw out something like that. It's very relevant to this conversation.
Sir, we're trying to be honorable gentlemen here, and you are ruining this conference with your aggression.
Who here is denying that the UK has slaughtered many thousands of people? Who here is denying it right now?
Who is denying
No one
that
is
Europe
denying
has
it.
not slaughtered millions of people everywhere?
Not to mention,
we
it's
the
not hypocritical of the German
overlord
Empire to throw hands of the British Empire while they are
Are we to be defined by our parents' decisions forever? Should we punish the French for Napoleon until the end of time?
Gentlemen, this is a
us
peace
find-
conference, not a shouting match.
Let us find a proper solution to this.
Yes.
Would Germany be interested in a rotational system where control of the canal would go from one country to another at a certain rate? Or would Germany have a certain way of going over this? Because
We'd propose
we
that the
need
nations
a
of the
certain-
Americas jointly commission the creation of the canal and its use by the Republic of Colombia, with guarantees in the treaty that all nations globally have access through its routes equally and cannot be obviously forced out of it. As far as we see it, this is a matter that should be controlled by the Americas in this capacity. And British fund, European funding to help out with it with no strings is reasonable, as it would be useful to everyone, but
If everybody wants a treaty for the unimpeded use of the canal, that was freely given.
Of course.
No one has approached the UK in any matter related to this. If anybody has any issues with this, they could have brought it to us.
Let me
any time.
clarify here. The British controlling or leasing or whatever the hell you want to call it, the Panama is a non-starter for.
This
for
is
the Germans.
ridiculous. Why do you throw out any possible deal with us?
We'd like to start by offering the British coffers would be willing to help subsidize the canal if other countries would be willing to do it. Not British. If it was controlled by the American countries, we'd be happy to help subsidize the canal. It would be useful to everyone, us included.
Yes, if you wish to pay for it, you can.
What power would you prefer, or would you be willing to see, namely, would you be able to name the powers that you would accept as possible intermediaries in this case?
The Russians, the Spanish,
Brazil.
What is the cost of the canal? Does anybody here know?
It's like 1,000.
Because we built one and we know what the cost is, and we put that cost into the treaty. Did anybody read the proposed document? Or
the one that was sent last minute, or which one?
Just to answer the previous delegate's question, I think the Eternal Latin Alliance would be happy to see another Latin country control the canal.
So your only objection is because you want someone on your block of nations to control it.
Is Portugal also very close ties with yourself?
Yes. I am asking, is the problem that you never want the British to have control of a completed Panama Canal?
Correct. We don't want another.
Then we have a provision in the document already released.
Even during
construction. For that.
Even during construction.
What is the value of the Panama Canal during construction?
What?
What is the value of canal that does not work?
You're brushing over the issue.
I am not brushing over the issue. I'm confronting the issue. The British want for other people to finance it other than the British Empire. We have already presented an option for that.
Latin America do not want British in control of any more land, be it for construction, leasing, or anything.
Why?
That is all.
If
you have objections on why, we can address those. But simple blanket assumptions about our intentions is quite frankly offensive.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious.
Russia would like to interject that if a deal
out
would happen...
Out of RP, Hastings, you're not allowed to RP as a GC and Vic.
Yeah, sorry.
I want to clarify that. We have a rule against that. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Would you accept, for example, Canada as a possible constructor of the canal and then transfer it to Colombia?
And didn't build the Suez Canal. We did.
Yeah.
We were only offered to build it because we had already built a giant canal across the world.
We're talking right now.
Any other European power could have done it. That's like saying you are fit to fight
and
a
they
war
could
because
have.
you've been in one.
And we were invited to do it, and that's why we accepted the deal. If anybody had a problem with us being invited, they could have come to us and asked us if they could replace us, but no one has done so. Instead, we have now had a giant conference around the world full of European nations to do what? Threaten us for not doing what we have not already done? Is this an aggressive action for us to make an agreement that another country has offered to us?
What are you suggesting exactly?
I am suggesting that you, in good faith, present your problems so that we may solve them quickly.
Our
I
problem
feel like
is
we cannot say anymore.
we've made it very clear. The
Yes,
United Kingdom is
I
a
believe
dangerous
yes.
entity and an entity that's not acting
Yes.
in faith.
I believe.
Not acting in good faith, sir.
The British
What have we not
Empire is
acted in good
under the
faith
illusion
about?
that they think they can change
Gentlemen,
it.
perhaps we can, seeing that this Council of Vienna might soon be facing war.
Yes, we can end this simply. The UK is willing to offer any party that wishes free and untold access to the Panama Canal during our construction.
The
Which you
German
can't do.
Empire will not accept United Kingdom's leasing, ownership, or construction of the Panama. We would support many other actors, though.
Okay, then. Make a proposal for that.
I already
And
made a
then ask
proposal.
Colombia
For
to do
example,
that.
the Russians, the Spanish, the Brazilians,
Alright,
the
so-
Mexicans,
Yes, is any
the
of these nations
Canadians.
stepping up to do it? Have any of them close to?
Brazil has sent a proposal to Colombia already.
I reject the proposal. I will not have you build my canal.
That's fine, but you didn't speak to me. You not replied. So how could I know that?
I was going to speak to you when we got here out of RP. I was going to speak to you when we got to the conference. I didn't have a lot of time to reply today.
We weren't invited, so.
Okay.
It seems that frankly this conference has not reached an agreement, and we have spent quite a bit of time to.
Yes. Okay.
reach
We can solve this quickly. Does any nation in the world wish to step up to build the Panama Canal? Stand up now and say that you will pay for it and you will construct it. Because Colombia can't pay for it. Okay, Colombia, will you agree to let the Mexicans build your canal?
I
in
will
your
not
sovereign
agree.
territory. Okay,
I
so
will not let any of the electoral lapses.
yes.
It just kind of makes no sense.
I would
that you
accept if
allow
Canada
European
or
powers to do
the CSA decide. I will accept if Canada or the CSA decide to fund the creation.
You'd accept a communist country.
Hold on, you cooperating with communists?
Cooperating with free Americans is what I'm cooperating with.
You're referring to the illegitimate government in
That's
the
all
Americas,
we have the
right?
time for. We appreciate your attendance, delegates, and we
And
believe
now
that I'm
everybody can-
afraid we'll
yes.
have to call this conference over, frankly.
Yes.
We
If
shall
any
proceed
nation wishes
in,
to speak with us, they can.
We'll proceed in a
If the
more
British Empire
private
does attempt
meeting.
to survey and begin to build the Panama Canal, Germany will view that as a hostile act and act accordingly.
This is preposterous. If anybody in the world wants to know who's the warmonger here, it's the man who just threatened war over economic access.
Here, here.
You're welcome to see it that way, but the danger of the British
appreciate
Empire is
your
known to
attendance,
many
John.
delegates here. We all know what you are. You can dress yourself up in whatever you'd like to nowadays, but we all know what you are.
So if
at
we're
your
going to make
core.
assumptions about each other, then why do you ever show up? Just say that you'll declare war on everybody if they do anything at all.
Oh, I know. Showing
That's
up
not
at a diplomatic
diplomacy.
meeting. Ah, hostile. So hostile.
Yes, you declare war at every
How dare
every
I try
diplomatic
and
meeting.
compromise? Ah, those
Once
Germans,
again,
so
the
dangerous.
Han allows this to happen with barbarism inside of the conference. The French delegation is leaving as this has gone to nothing but an argument between.
No one will miss a yapping dog, I can assure you of that.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I didn't know the Dutch were here.
We are sorry for wasting your time.
Yes.
What a shame.
This is a deal that didn't need this, and it is sadly that nothing has come of it.
The Russian delegation will flee the city, seeing that Vienna might fall.
Out of RP, did he get that bugs thing again? Or was that an actual, like, civil war?
No, it's an actual civil war.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I keep getting things where they want me to do stuff, and I can't get out of it. And it's really
Yeah.
infuriating. So I had no choice. I just had to sit here and let the bloody happen, and hope it sorted itself out.
Yeah.
The joys of playing Austria-Hungary and trying to be an authoritarian.
Yeah. No.
Oh, this was a disaster.
Also, sorry for replacing a deal, but I think just having a financial agreement and they retain ownership.
Yes, we posted that already. I don't think anyone's read the treaty.
Like, there's RP suggestions that it's even like that still in, like, the actual context of the RP would still mean leasing in British involvement, which is not what we want, so that's the issue there.
I mean, it wouldn't be leasing. It would be like a set amount of nations going in with money, and like half of it will be paid back in more trade access, and half would be a normal loan.
Yeah.
And
But it would still,
Sorry.
RP-wise, in it involve, like, British custodianship, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
To
the issue
compensate
here.
us for
I
it.
mean, at the
If
end
someone
of the,
wishes to pay for the canal, they can. Out of RP, I did make it so that someone could just ask me to forgive them and break the loan early for no reason. But no one has bothered to read it, I don't think.
Out of RP, it makes me so mad I can't build a canal in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
No, this has been
Yeah, I
a
shouldn't
wonderful...
have proposed that. But like, I think that was the solution.
This was a wonderful waste of time, Nick. Could you please proceed to spread out toward the channels so I can...
Hello there.
Hello.
Ambassador, we would just like to reiterate our support for your government, and we fully back the potential dangerous actions of the United Kingdom as being unacceptable.
Yeah, we
Republic of
appreciate that. As you can see, the state of matters it's to be taken extremely seriously.
I find it to be absolutely preposterous that so many nations are pretending like the British Empire is anything other than a rabid wolf attempting to eat anything it can find. It's very odd to me, but it appears many nations do not have a long memory.
This is true. Well, listen, your support is greatly appreciated.
We would like to make a proposal. I'm not here officially, but I do have the agreement of both the Kaiser and the Bundeskanzler to speak in their absence. Germany is growing very concerned about the rise of radical governments, radical action. We've got the civil war in the south with these Austrian radicals. We've got the People's Republic to the north of us, which we will be dealing with shortly. But with such extreme doctrine so prominent these days, we worry about the Americas. We wish to see for stronger leadership there, with countries we know are not predisposed towards such a thing.
Yeah, this is our concern also. We find it absolutely unbelievable that Great Britain and the Republic of Canada are also, and Colombia, quite frankly, are also willing to be in cahoots with the communist state of Colombia. It's
correct. The
legitimate government.
The radical government in the United States, in the Colombia, the Republic there is not acceptable and needs to be dealt with.
We agree. We know. Yeah.
I've also been embargoed by the Canadians and the Colombia. Actually, no, I guess the Canadians can't embargo me, but
who did it? Sorry.
The Americans have embargoed me, and the Canadians have declared a rivalry on me.
In that case, I want to formally make a proposal here.
Go ahead.
Germany has attempted to stay out of American politics in the Americas. We respect the Monroe Treaty. We view your sovereignty as useful. I mean, your economic power already fuels the forges of German industry. And we'd much rather see simple trade and cooperation. But it's quite clear to us at this point that the United Kingdom and their stooges are attempting to colonize the Americas. I mean, I hope you all see this for what it is. And we cannot allow for that, as they are a danger to us. Germany would like to propose much deeper cooperation between our nation and Mexico and Brazil, and potentially taking or helping you to take a firmer hand in American politics to stop the radicals and, as I said before, the danger of British influence there.
What exactly would you propose?
There are a number of states, such as that in Colombia and Colombia, that could perhaps do with more reasonable governments.
Yes, this is music to my ears. I didn't want to sound radical in any form in public, so that's why I've held my tongue on this, but I believe that the Colombian Republic, as a republic, has failed multiple times. We have had to intervene in multiple civil wars in their nation, and we found their leadership to be unreliable.
Correct.
Personally, I'd like to see that we install someone more reasonable to power on a more permanent basis in the Republic.
Germany would be very supportive of such a thing, though it could lead to conflict. I will put some things in perspective for you, given we're going to be working more closely together. We have our current situation in Austria, which I'm sure you've seen in the papers. It's a sad affair, a civil conflict which has destroyed a proud German nation. We will be dealing with the rest of those radicals shortly, after which we are planning an excursion into Scandinavia to destroy the radicals there. And then it appears that there will likely be a war of the Ottomans. After these wars are done, and if the German people, through spirit and through strength, come out on top, I think that would be the point at which action in the Americas would be potentially doable. Though I will say it appears that there is now a bloc forming with the French, the Ottomans, and the United Kingdom, which is very dangerous.
Right. It does seem that way. Well, even so, even if they are forming a bloc, I think it'd be important for us to do the same also in the opinion of the German general staff, we feel that it is also necessary to prepare allies for this eventuality. We would therefore propose that you and other nations attempt to find allies abroad for an overthrow of these governments. Obviously, we are being pinned as the warmonger here, that is fine, but if your governments were to speak reasonably with other governments, such as Two Sicilies, the Spanish, the Portuguese, and others, to make them aware of this situation, we could perhaps have a global community that's not hostile to this. As I think there are many who would agree, if it was put in the right terms.
Yeah, that would be nice if we could lower the tensions going on. It feels very much. What happened? There's a play that just started. What happened? Return? Oh, okay. Those are just state training.
Out of RP, Hammurabi, Portugal will join the Eternal Alliance when we have the multilateral alliance.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we will be doing that. I'm in the middle of researching that now. Yeah, so we should be able to do that very soon.
Yeah, for multiple alliances.
Yeah, yeah.
We'd also like to also propose another thing, which is that both your nations look through all of your trade routes, and any that you currently have with the French or the British, you move to Germany, Russia, Spain, or Austria, as those are countries that could more benefit and would be more amenable to you in the long term, as any attempts to fuel support British or French industry will only help those who would be against you in the Americas.
Yeah, I agree. We'll do our best to do that. Our priorities for trade are obviously between ourselves, Portugal, and your good self.
Very well.
I think your proposal for waiting for your actions to be complete and then we can make a move, I think that's agreeable. Me and Mexico definitely need to have a bit of time to recover from the first American War. So I feel like that could work out in quite well. Mexico, what do you think about that?
Yeah, my radicals are actually beginning to improve from the war situation. I'm enacting important reforms that my people have been asking for, and I'm listening to them and answering them. So my situation is actually improving.
Excellent.
Greatly.
And Portugal, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Okay.
Very well.
Alright.
Gentlemen, I think we have a
And-
deal. I'll go send a telegram back to Berlin and notify the leadership and the general staff there about fruitful talks.
And just before the German ambassador leaves, we would just like to note that the Mexican Empire is a top producer of oil and rubber, and we currently have large stockpiles waiting to be exported. So the
We
Germans,
could
aren't
absolutely utilize that. If you give me just a moment, I'll add that into the telegram. One moment here.
Awesome.
Let's go ahead and go to all the oil options here. I'll import the rest from you. I ran out of fucking people to work my oil stuff, unfortunately. I actually still have a bit of a surplus right now. For oil stuff, it's trying to make sure I'm using all my slots for it. Let's see if there's anything I'm missing.
Well, you're running a surplus because you're importing from the
Okay,
Netherlands.
Oh. That'll do it. Alright, well, we can split that though, is what I can do. Let me see. Imports. Actually, I'm already importing oil from you anyway, so it's just only, it's stuck at level 1.
Okay.
But very well. I'm sure as our industries grow, we will have much more need for it, and we'll import even more.
Sounds good. I look forward to our further economic
course.
and political cooperation.
And I would also like to state that Germany currently has massive surpluses of furniture, fish, opium, iron, grain, oil, fabric as well, if you need any of those, as well as dyes. So just something to keep in mind. And we can always produce more steel if you're in need of it. But very well, gentlemen. I will go send my telegram. It was good speaking with you, and we look forward to cooperation.
You too, thank you.
You as well.
Alrighty. Oh, cool. We are going to be cooperating with the Brazilians and the Mexicans here. Kill those damn commies soon. Very soon. I'm just waiting. I don't want to expel diplomats because it will give us 10 infamy, which we really don't want, because I want to go after Bavaria here eventually too. Let's try reselling some of these goods that we're buying. Make some money on them. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. So much goddamn oil. Oh shit. Oh fuck, the revolt won in Austria. Oh shit, they're a republic.
Wow. That was exactly what I came to talk to you about.
Fuck, he actually lost it. Goddamn. I don't know how. We were winning on every front.
Yes,
That makes no sense.
Like that.
What triggered the capitulation, do you know?
They got to a -100.
There were millions of fucking troops in the country. That makes no goddamn sense.
Well, they had the center of the entire country, and I guess they just got exhausted. The communists can break the will of normal people. As I put it,
more
strong
RP.
monarchs of Europe.
I want to go see what's happening with him real quick. One sec.
Gonna become a fucking
Yo,
loser republic.
Mannix, what happened there? We were pushing them everywhere.
So I basically, I practiced because I knew this was gonna happen. No issues during any of my test runs, right? And then I get the intelligentsia, the trade unionists, the agrarians, and the industrialists all decide they want land ownership far too quickly than I can actually get it to go through. So I just revolted, civil war, couldn't do anything about it, and then I've been kicked out of the game because I lost the country I was actually playing, and the whole game seized up, and I couldn't like click or do anything.
We've got a rehost in 9 minutes. You could talk to Hastings about getting something. I don't know.
I'll join in the rehost and I'll just play Republic Austria and RP it. It's fine. I don't mind it.
All right, sounds good.
It's the joy of trying to play authoritarianism. You got to rival the
Oh,
punches,
true.
so that's fine.
Especially as Austria. Fuck.
It is hard, my guy. It is tough.
I did it single player and it was
my best.
yeah.
It's just none of the authoritarian laws you can do have any impact on loyalty. Civil wars, really. It like mildly affects turmoil, and that's the best you kind of get. But I was still getting like civil wars and revolutions, despite having like most or if not all of the, and a lot of the like really good ones, like militarized police, outlaw dissidents. You need like the tech for it. And to get the tech, by the time you get the tech, you're just constantly battling revolutions every 5 seconds. It's a really tough one to do.
Yeah. Out of RP, I also don't know what exactly to do now as far as like.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too.
I mean, theoretically, if you wanted to release Hungary, now is the time to do it.
I suppose, yeah, now would be the time.
RP-wise, it would be perfect for you to do it, but I'd appreciate at least waiting for me to get into the game before you kill me.
For sure. I'm gonna wait until we get into the rehost. But let's talk about like what exactly to do now that we're here.
I mean, it makes complete sense RP-wise.
How's it going, Dolphin? What's up, man? What's up, Krieger?
Theoretically, you're not in a war. You want to free and release all the states, declare for it, and then I get to play a tiny little Austria.
Yeah. But I just want to check if like would Germany try to fight that in any way, like by themselves?
We would join against you. Yeah, we would still view even a Republic Austria as Germanic kinsmen, and unless their government explicitly said we don't want your help, we would still view that because like I'm role playing like a semi like ethnic nationalist Germany, obviously, right, with subtle tones. So like as long as there's Germans in power in Austria, we'd still honor it basically.
Okay, well then it's up to you, Austria, and if you want to try to fight from the new Republican state or not.
I mean, I'm going to play the new Republican state. That is, I'm going to do a post. I'll do everything I need to do.
For sure. I mean, if you want to fight as them, or if you feel like they would capitulate in that situation, it's up to you.
I don't know. I'd have to get in and see what they're like. I feel like it'd be the same. There'd be no difference between what I was then. I think the economy's going to be tanked. Now I've lost a lot of dead, but theoretically it'd be the same kind of nation in a sense. So.
Right. Okay. Cool.
If you still want to go ahead, which I don't see why RP-wise the Ottomans wouldn't.
It's like one of those things where actually I probably would have gone in while you were in the Civil War, but because the game doesn't let you do that, I couldn't.
Yeah.
So.
Then we'd actively be at war, right? It'd be Germany and Austria versus the Ottomans right now. Then if you did that.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it would feel appropriate that we did that. At least like simulated that in RP.
Well, why don't we just say like right now in the Balkans we have an entrenched fucking World War I line there where both of our armies are just sitting, and we can start offensives after we do the rehost.
Okay, sure, I'm down for that.
Cool. Well, we're at war, my friend.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
Here it is.
Is it just it's just us four, right? This time around, or is Belgium
who's joining with you? Are the French joining with you?
Yes.
I mean, we have to, RP wise. If Germany joins the Austrians, we would definitely join as well.
Alrighty. In that case, Russia's obligated to join, so they'd be joining with us.
And that goes that. Cool.
Yep. Okay, so Germany, Austria, and Russia versus the Ottomans and the French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the British plan to sit down on everything for whatever reason.
They're conquering the world while we're doing this. That's what they're doing, which is smart.
True.
They're just picking up all the pieces while we're killing each other. That's the
As I
plan.
said,
Yeah.
we should have a discussion about them after the war.
I am completely down for the conference after to discuss that. Out of RP, what are people gonna want in this peace conference too? Let's get that out of hand before we all get into this.
I already discussed with Manix a little bit about that, but that was specifically between Austria and I what we were going for.
Yeah.
So as far as like with Russia, my intent was to free the Caucasus and the Northern Caucasus into one state, held by Crimea, which would probably have to be save edited because you can release like a bunch of small ones, but
yeah.
Then kicking them out of Uzbekia, all the way up to Uralsk, which is like the one province to the north of my.
And you wanted to release Hungary from Austria as well, right?
Hungary and some other states, I think, as well. Basically, I just turned into Austria and Czechoslovakia, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I was going to release the Croatian regions or anything like that. I think it was just releasing Hungary, but keeping Transylvania and Moldavia for myself.
Yeah, that's it.
And
So,
then
like,
what was
we
Austria going to
kick him
demand
out
for
of-
the war as well?
We're kicking him out of Europe pretty much. So he releases Bulgaria, I take Bosnia, the state. Serbia gets released and he gives Greece back their lands. And he keeps Western Thrace, though.
Gotcha. So the capital's still there? Gotcha. What are the French going to demand in this?
Well, we haven't made any demands yet, but
Out of RP, though, what would you obviously push for at the end, just so we get this out of the way?
Yeah, so I believe in RP wise, it would make sense for reparations and can we somehow emulate occupation of the Rhine?
Yeah, we
because
could
I
go for
believe
that.
that's what-
Well, I just put no troops
Yeah.
there, and RP wise, you just have like there'd be no people there essentially, right? Or no troops
I remember
rather.
trying to push for this before. The way I phrased it is if you're going to demilitarize the Rhine, you basically have to delete all military buildings.
We could
So
do
no
that. I
military
could delete all
factories, no
my military buildings there. I could delete all my barracks in the region.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense because it is demilitarized in that regard.
Yeah.
If only
That's
if Vicky had like economic concessions.
One day.
War
One
reps,
day.
you can do war reps.
Yeah, but they're not that big, and you can't change them. You just get that lump 10%, which can be good and can be a.
Yeah, true.
Also, just to clarify, we're gonna obviously demand El Say the Rain, and then we depend Yemen and Oman as well. So that would be what we'd go for.
Okay,
Perfectly fair.
For the as far as like the Germans go with the Ottomans, it would just be the Ubangushari region being removed from that, and the Congo Oriental.
Sounds good. That makes sense.
Yeah, so we would have now like a slightly more land in Africa.
Wait,
which,
would you be demanding all of Ethiopia and the Congo then, and Somalia?
No. So it would just be the regions to the westmost part, right? So it would just be. It wouldn't be-
Equatoria
So-
and then Congo Oriental.
Yeah, so it's just like the parts that are adjacent to me, so that like it would not disrupt isolated state regions and all that other bullshit.
Sounds good. All right, cool. We got a plan.
Yeah. Well, let's get ready for the rehost, because it's gonna be busy.
Gonna be spicy.
Hey, Stan.
Good day.
When are you doing the rehost?
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. What passed for the delayments, perhaps? Is that okay with everyone, or should we just do it now?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 hours.
We'll have to end at in 2 hours then.
Yep.
But yeah, we can have to. I'll just write in also, if war is on the radar, the Russian leadership would like to know.
The previous
technically
player
you're
had a
obligated
treaty
join
to honor it, so you'd be entering. I mean, you just have to sit on things and not do anything crazy, but Yeah, there's a tripart pack behind closed doors.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. That makes sense. I would just have to, because I think I might go for French infantry, but
Also, this really the game mechanics fucking suck because I was supposed to have fought the war Scandinavia and gotten them out of radicalism, but we'll have to wait now. Which sucks. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Based on relations.
Yeah, because I have to. I can't throw out diplomats because I don't want the infamy, so I just had to fucking damage and wait. I can actually do a play right now, but it's right before the rehost, so we can wait.
Yeah.
We'll do it after.
Russia has cold relations. Yep.
All right, World War I. The future of this game will be defined. Goddamn.
Mm.
Yeah, I sincerely apologize for the fall of your ally. You're going to be carrying this war.
Do you have any troops left, man?
I don't know. I can't see my nation.
Yeah, I just looked at my industry. You're importing. I was like, why don't I have enough ammunition? All of it's being imported by you.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I'm sustaining your war economy, man. Like, fuck.
The Austrian economy, I think, is going to be doomed to go to bankruptcy unless you're constantly bailing them out in the near term. So
on the
you'll
plus
have to
side, we've eaten like a huge portion of their economy, which is good. But like, now we have to sustain this fucking war.
Yeah, this is going to be pain.
Yeah.
No.
God damn, Victoria 3. Why do you do
One
this?
good notable thing for you, Manix, is that your standard of living is finally stabilized.
How's it going, guys? What's up? Thank you for the raid, Lou. How's it going, man? Lou loves me. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I love Lou too. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Even if you won't play CK3, I still love you, Creamy Lou. Don't worry. What's up, man? How's it going, guys? We are currently in a Victoria 3 roleplay game. It is about to fucking go down, let me tell you. We have been leading up to this this is the 6th or 7th session of this game. We're about to go into World War I. The Ottomans are declaring on Austria after there was a revolution and a republic has been formed, which we're allied with. We were allied with the Kaiser. He's gone. I don't know what happened to him, whether he was executed or fled. Either way, the Ottomans declared war in the middle of the Civil War, and we are at war with them. Obviously, we honored our treaty, and we're behind the Austrians, and the Russians honored their treaty, and are behind the Austrians, and the French honored their treaty, and are behind the Ottomans. So it's going to be Germany, Austria, and Russia versus France and the Ottomans. This is not your fucking IRL backwater hick Ottoman Empire. This is a modernized and industrialized, terrifying fucking Ottomans. Their economy is bigger than Germany's right now. Like, they're fucking terrifying. They're strong. So there's gonna be a lot of dead people. We're looking at, I'd say, 10 to 30 million dead in this war. That's a low ball too. Meanwhile, Britain's just walking around the world picking up more colonies and shit. So it's a spicy game. We'll put it that way. It's a spicy game. Hope your stream was good, Lou. What were you up to, man? What were you streaming? I'm gonna guess CK2 or Hoy. Bavaria being a thing, we just expanded very slow. I'd been planning to go to war with the Kingdom of Bavaria to incorporate them, but there's just been too much going on at the start of the session. We also need to go with a socialist republic in Scandinavia because they're goddamn liberal commies, but we weren't able to because I had damaged relations. The Diplo system in Vic needs work, so that's the core of the issue there. And thank you for the follow, der Fishman Bekleider. He was playing CK3. You were playing CK3? Lou! Lou, you fucking caved! I hope you're still here. Lou! It's about goddamn time! Jesus Christ, man! Oh, he's playing Stellaris. Damn. I was hopeful for a minute there. I'm looking forward to Creamy Lou's CK3 streams when he breaks one day. The discovery of oil in the Elba is causing flux of people to the state. Good. We actually have a surplus of oil right now. We have quite a lot of it. CK3 is too hard for him. Succession! Ah! We got macro econ, so our trading is about to just go through the fucking roof. We get that increased trade competitiveness, so we get even more supplies from people we trade with, and we do have more trade volume, so we can just do way more of it. Macro econ is really good. We're a free market, laissez-faire Germany, so it's really beneficial to us. I need to get concrete fortifications, because everyone else has that, and I just realized that, so let's get that really quick. Oh, shit. After the Monument Colossal left the shipyards of Hanover, it wasn't long until tragedy awaited her as part of the Hulk collided with an equally opposing iceberg. We just lost a fucking giant ocean liner. Oof. We had the German Titanic just sink. That's unfortunate. Alrighty, we are doing the rehost, and then we're going to do World War I. I think the way the War of Us will go is either Copenhagen, Stockholm Falls. I'm going to cap to the revolution. Yeah, true. You'll have to wait until after World War I, though. We got to do that first. Germany bailing out Austria all war long? That's what this will be. What's up, Zodi? The Spanish will support the Prussians in this conflict. Really? Whoa, okay. The World War grows, it seems. You're going in on it. Okay, wow. That's a new front with the French. That's good. This is actually going to be World War I. God damn. Anyone got any good World War I themed German music we could play? Okay, let's launch the game back up here. I'm fucking excited for this World War. We don't have the advantage. This isn't like... This is literally like World War I. There's no countries really having an advantage. This will just come down to brutality and the slaughter of the opposition. Like, there's really no one's got the advantage in this war. It will just be who can slaughter the most people and take those fucking inches of land. Like, this is gonna be fucking brutal. Like... whew. What's their strategy for the war? I'm not going to say it in case the players are watching. I have a plan, though. I'll explain it as we go, don't worry. Flight of the Bumblebee. That's a good one. If you want to link it in chat, I'll play it on YouTube. Who can commit the most war crimes? Correct, yes. That will be whoever wins this war. It's that simple. That's all it will be. We're not allowed to use gas attacks or squad infantry, so there won't be gas in this war. But there will be trench warfare. And lots of it. This is World War I, not World War II. UK hasn't declared. I believe they're planning to stay out, but that may change. We'll see. Out of our P really quick, the French aren't here. The Siam wanted to ask if he could get Vietnam in the war too if we win. I want to see if the French is down for it.
Did there was to want anything?
Well, I was gonna say there was something that was gonna be
I don't see
discussed.
why not. It's a great.
But that was only if the British were involved, really. I think the only thing that I would have even like counter claimed for that was Malaya, because I've stated before that it's like 90% Muslim, and so I wanted to protect it.
That's fair.
Yeah, Vietnam probably should go to Malaya, or I mean Siam.
Yeah, I agree. He's been asking for it for a while, and I just completely forgot, so wait till Logica comes back and requests that.
Yeah. If Wildcard hasn't requested anything, I don't think Russia would.
He would realistically want something, like, let's just...
I can't remember what he wanted in the end. I think he definitely wanted his returned state back.
Yeah, he'd want Central Asia too. I mean, like, the Great Game would still be relevant to Russia, right? So, you know, the releasing of Persia probably would be what they'd want.
I was going to say, Persia should probably be released. And the territories to the north of Persia should be annexed by Russia.
Yep, I'd say that's reasonable.
They have a claim on Kars, I believe. So, they should also get...
So, yeah, something like that, yeah. Just tell me what to request in the...
Alrighty. Let's get some fucking hype music going here. Boys, this is gonna be a big world war. We've never had one like this in a Vic game yet. Like, the amount of people that are about to fucking die, our economy is gonna be ruined. Even if we win this war, which is a maybe, our economy is gonna be fucking dead. You know why? Because millions of our workers won't be returning to those fucking factories. We're probably gonna have to conscript at some point, so this is gonna be total war. I'm fucking hype. I'm fucking hype right now, god damn. I've been wanting us to do one of these big world wars and one of these Vic games. Oh, man. Oh, I'm excited. We may lose this, though, and we gotta come to terms with that, but that's fine. It'll make things interesting. I have a contingency plan for that. Get Italy involved? Maybe. You employ mine? Yeah, I've got it next to it on my browser. I'm just here for the daily reminder to quit Paradox and join the RimWorld crew. I have been thinking about doing a RimWorld RP series. I think it's on the sub goal I made for it. I think. But it is on my agenda. I love when the big wars happen, they aren't forced, they naturally happen. Yeah, true. This was natural. A lot of hatred. All around. It's great. I'm gonna change the stream title too. Let's call this what it fucking is. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just gonna go over my plan. I literally thought about this the other night. I sat there looking at the save because I knew this shit was gonna happen. And I literally like did some thinking about how I was gonna play this out if this happens. I'm just going over it again. The problem is I thought I'd have a strong Austria, and we don't have a strong Austria. Austria just had a civil war. He's barely recovering from that, so... goddamn. We owe France a good smacking. Goddamn right. We're gonna put those mongrels in their place. I'm gonna go to the bathroom so I don't have to do it in the middle of the war. I'll be right back. Fucking Russian music? Oh, no. Alright, we'll play another hype song. I have a really good playlist I can play after this too. I know what I'm gonna do. For the war. Let's see, where is it? Cool. Alright. I know what I'm playing after this. I don't give a shit about copyright for this one. We gotta do this right.
any other like smaller war at this point. It was just building up too high now.
The issue comes with that technology is advanced too fast.
Really briefly as well, Logica, did you... Siam asked for Vietnam and he plans to join the war. Are you cool with that as well?
Yeah, we were discussing about that because
Alright,
technically, if they were to join, the French would like another colonial possession. Either
if you want to pull them into your market or do a protectorate after the war, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think that's more acceptable.
Yeah, protectorate swap
That's
seems
fine.
like the best.
Yeah, that's completely fine. Were there any other new terms that people wanted to add, or was that the only one?
I'm giving France my Austrian.
No,
African
it's either that or the Siamese. But I think RP wise, if the Siamese would attack, of course they would face repercussions.
I told him to put an interest declared in the Balkans so he could join the war, but if not, I think he'll start a separate war of you.
Okay, we told his partners exactly who are the sides.
So I believe the sides are Germany, Austria, Russia versus France and the Ottomans.
Yeah, and give us
I think Spain wanted to join, but I don't. If Spain's
I mean, we
joining on our
have
side-
basically like we don't have a formal alliance between us, but we've agreed that in European wars we had an out of RP conversation like a week back, where we had to talk about that, and we plan to work together. It's his call if he'd want to come in on this though, but we have a backdoor, basically contingency deal for a situation like this.
What, with Russia?
With anyone, if we're going to war, they back us up. If they go to war, we back them up. We have kind of a protect each other deal going.
Yeah.
It's not enforceable because it was never like written, but it's his call if he would want to ever do it.
It's classic European. I mean, if he wants to join because he wants something, that's all his.
It was a real
really.
politics situation. It was really if it like benefited the other person. If we're gonna be honest, out of RP, so it's.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If I was him, I'd fucking stay out, but.
Yeah, no, we're
You know,
not looking like
but-
the hot side of the moment.
Yeah. It wouldn't be. I mean, if he joined and we won, he could walk out with a lot. But if you lose in a war like this,
It's tough. It's exciting.
We like the Ottoman lands in Europe. It's like the Friday game, right? Where they have convinced the Christian population to leave. All right.
They did?
I mean, that's the Friday game.
Oh.
How did it go again? Sorry.
I said the Friday game is the benevolent genocide Ottoman.
Oh fuck yeah.
I do have a
Yeah.
question about the wars that happen. If it's a major war, do you do like a conference piece and you divide the territories over the who wins the war? Or
We
it's
try and
just like
discuss it
war?
before wars so that people like know what they're losing and what they're gaining. So there's no just like super toxic, angry post-war conference. But there is a post-peace conference for sure that will happen, and there'll be, I'm sure, some discussions about the future of the world.
And they don't, and the war goals, they don't need to be in the game. Is discussed.
No, we can
later.
do save edits to add them, so it's not like you need to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because
That's nice.
infamy
Yeah,
wise,
that's very
it's gonna
nice.
cripple everyone. So it'll probably be like a couple of things at first, and then maybe like some liberations on some end or some transfers, that kind of thing. Save edit.
Yeah, that's nice.
Surprisingly, my population isn't that low. I was expecting to have lost a lot more men. Okay, what's the vibe? Oh my god.
This is gonna be like the biggest war we've ever had in a wiki game, I think.
Yeah, by far.
Fun.
It's gonna.
How much
What's your guys' estimates for the death count at the end of this war?
2 million.
Oh, 10 million. 10 million.
10 million.
Oh,
I was about to
that's
say,
a
yeah,
low ball,
10.
don't you think?
Yeah, I'm going to 30 million.
I don't know.
I mean,
Like the Russians will go in with like, oh god, I don't have even a trench infantry. This is gonna be brutal.
We forgot about
Do
the
you actually
Russians,
not?
Yeah.
No.
Oh
no. Oh no.
Do you actually not?
No, I actually
Why
don't.
do you not
I will have to like chill on the front line and like try to. I'll have a really bad battle, and then the like Russian leadership will understand that you're fucked.
You're literally gonna get slaughtered.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Just wait for the
Oh,
communist uprising
God.
afterwards.
Yeah, the French will be
This is
sending.
gonna be your fall from grace.
Yes, I may have gone a bit because I couldn't edit like nerfs for Russia, so I've role played nerfs for Russia because I forgot to do that in the save it.
Oof. I guess
I fired half the construction sector, which was the biggest employer.
Oh, no. Oh, I've got.
Oh yes, I did. Yeah, I think everyone is in. We have 23 other players. Is anyone?
We need to. The general staff in Russia needs to catch the fuck up, though. That's your #1 goal right now. We'll send advisors.
Yeah, my goodness.
My
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. The Tsar just mentioned that like on the byfly, and the Kaiser just hit him on the cheek, like you can't do this. And after this,
I did just backhand your ambassador after hearing that news. Unironically, he was just backhanded by the Kaiser. He's a very strong-willed man.
Yeah, and
there is an
he-
imprint now from the signet ring of Germany on his cheek too. So enjoy that.
And after that, he will keep shrapnel artillery and horses because why not? And no machine guns, of course.
You know,
no machine guns.
While the
No.
What?
Oh, you mean for everyone or for you?
Me.
For
Oh, I was about to say that.
I was about, hold on.
I spent.
We've got machine guns lined up on the fucking Alsace-Lorraine border right now. We don't need to take those down. Come on.
To slaughter some more.
Russia has too many men to waste good bullets.
The good news is I'm no longer.
We have more
yellow.
bullets if you need them. I mean, Austria's taking most of our bullets, but we can always make more.
We don't have the technology, sir.
Fuck. Who's got money?
I can literally see how this is gonna go. We're gonna try and carry, and we're gonna slowly collapse until there's nothing left. I can see this before me. Oh god.
Russia, how much money do you have?
Man, you asked me to nerf them, okay? And I forgot, and I did it myself.
How much money do you have?
Money?
Yeah.
We have 3.4 million in gold reserves.
3.4. Man,
we start the play.
Oh, you want me to start the play? Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, wouldn't the Ottomans start it because they're declaring?
Yeah, I feel like you have to start it.
Yeah.
The only
I'm not
problem is if I start it, then it won't be in the Balkans region. Because the Austrians have like nothing in the Balkans region that I can do that to.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
fine. I'll start it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it won't happen.
Sorry.
Can we drop it down to speed 2, just so we have enough time to sort out the?
Yeah, I gotta get all my animals
sure.
and generals set up here too. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Like, generally, I don't really like having lower speed during wars when it's not involved
No,
in,
this
but...
is purely just so we can get, because like this is
No.
new. We don't really
Yeah.
do it. So okay. So
Yeah,
I
exactly. For
just for the Diplo bit.
inviting people, yeah, sure, for sure.
Just so we can sort it all out. Okay, so I started the Diplo pay. Alright, you can put it up to speed 3.
We have to
actually,
wait,
because
yeah.
we gotta wait for this fucking open.
Yeah, we have to wait until the escalation phase is over. Opening moves on me.
Liberate country Hungary. Let's go.
Yes, through the Kaiser Oscar's persuasion of the Russian general staff, we have ordered all the Russian conscripts or all the Russian men to learn how to dig trenches, and we believe that this will, for sure,
You have the
increase
tools
our
for it. If you need
competitiveness.
shovels, we can provide them. I keep getting those fucking events. Goddamn. Militarily. Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you know, Russia, while the Kaiser is going to send you advisors, the French are going to send the vanguardist communists living in Switzerland.
I bet.
Lower this bit now.
Right, it started. Okay, so Russia.
I'm gonna
going
get
to
Lenin for sure,
offer
am I not?
return state cars. Here we go, and then Russia or Germany now. Actually, I'm going to
Cars?
offer conquer state, and you want what is it? Oman and Yemen, don't you? We'll do
You
Yemen.
offered cars.
Yeah, that's
So I
the
need generals for my war,
Yemen.
and I'm wait.
You're not inviting me for anything, are you?
No, you just join.
All right.
Invite me as well. Austria with the Ubangi Shari state.
Okay, and then we want to conquer Alsace Lorraine, don't we?
That's the one.
Conquers. I don't want to conquer it. How do I give it to you?
I don't think you can.
You can. We'll have to do it in a save edit.
That's
Yeah,
dumb. Alright, okay, whatever. We'll just ignore that for now. Okay, so that's
Oh, yeah,
it.
you're
We're in the war
allies,
and
yeah.
the rest will do save edits, right? I can.
Hello, I'm here as well.
Who's that?
Yeah, invite Spain.
Spain is joining?
Oh,
okay.
Spain. Oh, okay.
Yes, Spain's coming on your side.
Ooh, another front.
Ubangi, sorry.
What do you
Yes.
want?
Ooh,
Tripoli?
a new front in France.
Ubangi Shari.
Ubangi.
Ubangi.
Yes.
Funny pronunciation time.
There we go. I've offered it to you.
Thank you.
Caucasia is not joining, so that's a bit interesting.
Okay, Navy, you're gonna protect there. There. Guys, right.
I think I have plans on every single player, right? So then that way we have like war goals set, so that nobody accidentally leaves the war or something.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
The Dutch have come to join the war effort with their allies.
Oh, okay.
The Dutch are joining?
Okay, what do you want?
On which side?
That'd be the Germans, obviously.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
For your
Okay.
sake.
What am I giving you?
We are joining out the goodwill of our hearts, apparently, as we already joined the
Our
side.
Dutch friends.
Oh, okay. It's like, well.
We have
keep
to
up the money
redo
or
the
something,
concessions
don't we?
later if the Ottoman.
Is that in RP or did you just forget?
I did kind of just forget, yeah.
I've got to do the thing, you know.
Belgium's joining the
Why
Germans?
is the new player who's playing Belgium joining against...
Yeah, is Belgium joining? Why?
He's joining?
RP-wise, we were supposed the French and I.
He's the player, but he's RP-wise, yeah, supposed to be aligned with the French. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can somebody go talk to him?
He's here.
Okay.
I think he pressed the wrong one, but the thing is his relationship is gonna be so low right now he can't join the other side.
If he just puts his troops on standby, we can just march through his territory, I guess.
He did just now leave the diplomatic play.
Where auto offer obligation to them, then they can join our side.
Okay.
Okay, so you haven't actually joined the side, Netherlands. You're just swaying.
Am I? Oh no, I think that's the East Indies. Yeah, that's the East Indies.
I can still.
Oh, it is.
The Netherlands desire.
Yeah, we share a flag.
Yeah, but that's unhelpful. Get different flags.
Okay, I have a front between Iran and Moldavia.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I have all my friends here too.
I mean, that's one front. How?
Oh, is that all one? Wait, what?
Yeah.
I think I'm sending.
Thank you a bit,
troops there,
Solster.
aren't I?
Appreciate it, man. Also, guys, I will try and read things, but it's
Yeah.
gonna get real spicy from here on out, and I gotta fucking do the shit right.
Oh, who are you? Go there.
Russia.
There we go. I've sent some troops over there.
Okay, conscription.
I'm assuming we're gonna be moving to separate channels.
Yes.
For the war, yeah. Everyone is allowed to RP as generals, etc.
Can somebody go talk to this Belgian player? Because now they just left again. I just need to know if like they're gonna do anything or not.
Yeah,
Basically.
Yeah.
He's not in the any calls.
Yeah, now he's not in any play.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
gonna
in
set
any
up
cold
the
skirmish.
Vienna command channel.
Wait, where's Belgium?
Oh, you're already in my channel. Everyone get out.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry.
Oh, everyone is in the... No, this is the Austrian-Hungarian channel.
It is. Well, Austrian Republic channel now.
Alright,
The Belgian,
Palona, you go make one, well done.
Okay.
but I think Belgian isn't here anymore. In the game.
In the
Yeah.
game.
The Belgian is genial, it's not human.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he did some diplomacy and left. Okay, I don't know.
Okay, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as they're not like doing weird RP breaks, I don't really care.
Where is Brit?
Wait, Siam? Is Siam joining?
Siam is joining, yeah.
They're not in the...
Oh yeah, I guess they're not joining then.
I think they forgot the interest.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
What's this? Who's Kinky Dodo?
Who is Kinky Dodo?
That's Siam.
I am King. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Why?
Okay.
Are you trying to join but can't?
So, yeah, I've been trying to join that war for ages, but I can't seem to switch
Do you have a
alliances.
diplomatic interest?
You don't have a diplomatic interest into the
I
region.
do. I do in Balkans.
Yeah, but you were too late.
Oh, damn. Too bad.
You can declare a separate war if you'd like, but that's the only other option here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, the good news is, gentlemen, we absolutely outnumber them.
My troops might still be trying to learn how to dig.
Yeah, same.
You better not.
Basic
have changed
military
your army.
command? Nah.
Have you changed? Oh, you changed.
I am
Oh,
doing
that's even
Ukraine
worse.
tactics with repeaters and new machine guns.
They're all gonna have that debuff, aren't they?
Goddamn
Changing
feminist
the-
radicals, this is not the time.
Yeah,
These women
loads
are
of-
using our goddamn war to leverage their politics. Disgusting.
How dare they?
Disgusting.
I have
How
a
many
really
people
good
have that
defensive
ammunition?
general. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to push really because my troops are
Just hold.
but
We'll let them push. We've got other places we can go. We need to beat them
Yeah.
navally first. We're the only ones in here, right? No, they're still in here. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're still here. We're moving now.
I got concrete found fortifications in time. Thank Jesus.
Okay, I'm having 20% attrition and minus 50% from equipment adjustments and worse stats. So I don't think this is gonna go well.
No, we've got this. Believe. I'm getting all of the buff. Plus 10 Navy defense. Let's go.
I'm just happy the British haven't joined.
Disease. Mortality.
Very briefly, out of RP, 1 second. Britain, you're importing my ammunition. I know the game doesn't let me just like cut it off and we're free trade, but there's no way in fuck that we'd be sending ammunition in a war. So could you cancel that trade route real quick?
Yeah. When's the next game coming out?
Sorry?
When is the game coming out?
The game coming out?
Yeah, like when the rehost is happening.
It already has happened. We're all in. The war started. Did you not join?
No. I've been waiting for the rehost to happen.
It happened a while ago.
Well, I guess you don't get British anymore.
Did the... He put up the ID
was an
too.
announcement, yeah.
Yeah, there was an announcement.
Well,
fuck. All right.
Kind of
Hastening, just so you know, the British didn't join the game. You know that, right? He was waiting for the rehost.
What?
Which one?
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh no.
Now? Did you miss the rehost? Oh no, god damn it. I pinged him, no. I pinged, I
It's
mean...
in the announcements channel, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, look at the GDP. Oof.
Oh, mid-war election. That's always a good one.
Yeah.
Do you think you can push in also Slovene Hammer?
No, I'm gonna let them push for a bit here. Oh, they're actually pushing you?
Yes.
I'll send a contingent
Because-
down to support you.
Yeah.
We need to win navally. That's the only way we're gonna win this war, gentlemen.
Yeah, I have...
If you're not
my-
already, start convoy raiding them. I have an engagement. They caught one of my smaller navies.
I will start raiding the convoys.
The Ukrainian navy is sent to raid the Eastern Mediterranean Sea.
Right, I've got.
Although we might have a difficulty
And
getting
I'm in the
through
Bay of
Istanbul.
Biscay. Hopefully that should kill.
I lost a naval battle in the north. Our navy, my navy is better than theirs, I will say. I think I'm actually being navally invaded right now. Hold on.
I'm holding the French in Africa.
Oh, that was a bad roll for you. Oh, they got dreadnought? Oh, you've got dreadnought.
I have dreadnoughts as well.
I did not have.
Maybe we can naval invade somewhere if anyone has troops over.
Also, just so you know, if you put small contingents of troops on the line, like 20, in like a large like grouping, like the big ones that we have, and they get rolled in, they'll get fucking slaughtered. So you want to consolidate your battle groups into large ones, otherwise you'll just lose. And they'll just keep taking territory, just so you know.
I only have one big army in that case then.
Yeah, don't put small on the
Pulling
line. If
in
you
some-
can, put that on other fronts like in Africa and stuff like that.
Yeah, I will.
Why the fuck do I have no ironclads right now? What the fuck?
Oh, I rolled badly. Okay, I'm holding here now though.
Okay, we will win for numbers. I've sent in conscripts. We will need more men.
Jesus Christ, I have no fucking goddamn ironclads. You stopped that one. Good.
Okay, I don't think my 79 offense is enough for their 207 defense.
Are you a
No, you need to hold. You do not need to be pushing right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm holding
Makes
in Spain.
sense. That makes sense. Yes.
We already have 400.
The Ottomans have 168 divisions in Africa. I could use some support here.
I sent some over. They should be arriving soon.
It's the Spanish region is where they're really pushing there.
Yeah,
I'm
so
putting
I've got
30 more.
36 turning up soon.
The Dutch are pushing against the French in the Sahara.
Good. We took French Guiana from them as well. They're not going to have access to the gold there.
That's good.
And just generally taking the French colonies in Africa.
Yeah, that's what we really need to do right now.
Yeah, because that will kill their opium supply.
Unless they're already completely blockaded, right?
They are to the best of our ability.
Oh god, oh god. I'm at minus 50.
Killing one of their navy.
I said.
Killing 5 ships in the Mediterranean.
That's good.
Gentlemen, we might have a small problem.
What's that? Are you about to have a revolution?
No.
Good.
Is
A
Finland
slightly actual smaller problem. We have minus 50 right now
minus 50
on our
what?
front.
Oh, okay. They're making a hard push for Russia in the central region.
Yep.
We can.
They're sending everything
They
out.
are, yeah.
I can.
The problem is
Move one of my
I
armies
might
over.
be attritioning, so I can't stack even
Why
more.
are you
men.
attritioning right now? What is causing that?
Us fighting in the steppes.
But they should be attritioning too, then, right?
Yep, probably.
Well,
and that's actually good for us. I
mean,
think.
yeah.
Although
I'm gonna be the one to say it. Dead Russian soldiers and
many
dead
less than dead
Ottoman soldiers are
French soldiers.
a reasonable exchange.
They're missing. They're putting more troops.
I
in,
don't
like-
want to agree, but I do agree somehow. So I'm not offended. At least not in the way we use our men in our doctrine currently.
The Dutch Navy has yet to find a single French ship, apparently.
Well, I've killed
Just
five-
raid their convoys falling apart. Look to where the French are trading, and just try and cut off their supply lines for where they move.
I'm striking the Mediterranean. So don't just go anywhere but the Mediterranean.
Your
And I'm also taking the
Excellency,
Bay of
Your Excellency Kaiser Oscar, I believe that one quite renowned Prussian general wrote, "Sweat saveth blood." Yes.
We're gonna need a lot of both to win this war. I can tell you that.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Spain's been navally invaded. Spain.
Yeah,
Where?
Peter, I
React
see
to
it.
that. They've got 204
Yeah, I
troops.
see,
They've
I
just
see,
literally
I see,
naval
I
invaded.
see.
How did
Oh,
they
God,
do
yeah.
that? I'm convoy raiding there.
Yeah, I'm convoy raiding there as well.
It's a
I'm
100%
moving-
chance of intervening with a fleet, so that doesn't make any sense. It might be because you need to do the Gibraltar one or the other one.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Yeah,
I'm moving my fleets over to react to that.
So, in order to
I mean, if you can
intercept
starve
the
them out,
fleet-
problem solved, really.
Yeah, I think you have to be on defend coast or escort convoys.
I mean,
Okay.
regardless, we should be able
Yeah.
to starve them out so they won't get any supply.
I can't push that. That's the thing.
You don't need to push it, you just need to hold.
But we're gonna have to push that out eventually.
Eventually,
Well, yeah,
not
sure,
quite
but
yet.
we'll wait until we starve them out. But yeah, they're losing. They're losing hard.
Yeah, they're walking into my machine guns.
They literally are. That's a slaughter. What is the death count at right now?
Death
200
count-
to 100. The cost for them is higher.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most of those are Russians, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's 244k dead for the Russians.
Hammer, I'm gonna pull back an army and try to naval invade behind them.
Not quite yet. That is not a good idea. You need to just keep holding that fucking line. We need to make gains in Africa. A huge portion of the French economy is based out of there. We need to kill their supply lines, we need to kill their trading lines, and we need to push their African holdings. If they lose those, we'll win this.
Gentlemen, France are losing more men due to the attrition in Russia than they're actually losing men from battles.
That's good.
I mean, they're actually attritioning here. Like,
Once again, the French have forgotten to pack totes.
they are doing Napoleon through Kazakhstan.
what an amazing strategy. It's actually an awful place to attack because you're not going to have any
Yes.
infrastructure there. Like, what's your
Yeah, I know.
infrastructure?
Exactly,
10,
yes.
30
I agree, yes. I really like the strategy of trying to attack Russia through Kazakhstan.
It'll work.
True,
Believe.
Right.
Is anyone else economy
We're
bombing
navally
really?
invading the French coastline and we're landing in Western Africa.
Western Africa.
The,
I'll
the-
move some
We need to
supply
poke holes in the French interior there.
Can you,
The Dutch
have you
are
got the
sending a
supply
naval
there
invasion.
covered, or do you need to move a navy? I can send 40 ships over to hold the convoys, or do you reckon you'll have it?
We'll have it. We've made
No
landfall.
problem
We're
with
pushing
this,
into the interior. You are losing ground in Spain, by the way, in the Spanish African holdings. We need to watch that.
Yeah, it's because Austria was the one holding that instead of me.
Well,
we're also catching up on military production, but the amount of ammunition that is being fucking used is
outrageous.
Oh god. The liberals just took power in my government, by the way, so
nice.
I mean, they'd be into the war too. 1883 liberals are still warmongers.
Not very good.
No.
The Dutch have just elected a grand coalition of everything but the trade unions.
Amazing.
Is it like a war emergency government?
I mean,
I do believe that is what it
by
is.
my end, you have the trade unions in the government.
Yeah, true.
Grand Coalition. Perhaps we should do the same. No, we should not.
Hello, France crashed. Bad. Very bad.
Oh, you crashed? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
crashed.
Okay, Rehost. I guess
Devastating.
with Britain also, like if Britain can
Yeah, we
also
can get
join
the UK back
and
in too,
France.
so.
Yeah.
Britain refused to, so that's kind of, I don't know.
What?
The player just doesn't want to do anything with us. I don't know why, but whatever.
How come?
They have this certain idea about like, oh, we're true neutral. We don't believe in siding with any conflict. Something or another.
I mean, that's if they want to do that. It's not like they've been super fucking close. They've always been kind of their own thing.
True.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at the Berlin conference, right?
Yeah, they've played that way.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
This
I mean, that
was
was
can be its grinder.
Yeah, I mean, okay, France is here.
All right, we gotta do a rehost because the French player crashed. God damn, this is fucking spicy. I thought our navy was better. It's not. We're struggling a little bit here, not gonna lie. It's the naval invasions in Africa. That'll win us the war. The French have a large degree of their economy built into the African areas. If we cut off interior of their African holdings, they've got nothing to sustain their economy and they'll fucking crumble. The Ottomans, we need to do naval invasions into Arabia, but I want to get more of the French interior first. We're gonna win this navally, and if we can't win that with naval engagements to sink their fleet, we'll have to win that by utilizing naval invasions. So that's what we're gonna do. They're being attacked in St. Petersburg? Oh, Christ. Oh, gotta love the Navy system in Vic 3, man. Gotta love it. Hold on, I have a really good song I could also play. Where is that shit? I used to use it for Hoy games, so I did comp. Is it? It's on my old playlist. I'm gonna follow Thybron. Appreciate that. I don't have it on my old playlist. Where is that bitch? Not this one, but this channel. Yurmungandr, such a good channel. I'll prep a couple of these. That's the one. We get another one too. Nope. I'll play that one when we get back into it. Alright. Gotta love how they managed to sneak past my 100 ships to do raiding. Yeah, the naval system is just not balanced for Vic yet. Like, it needs a lot. Communism fixing in Scandinavia. Yeah, Germany's invasion of Sweden was put on hold during the World War I. So, if we come out of this on top, we're gonna rail Scandinavia. If we don't, oh boy. Then we go down contingency plan B for Germany. Do you get the letter? I just looked, pinged in something.
The Russian literacy, though.
Yep.
Too many people.
Yeah.
Did you crash
It's
again?
like the Friday. No.
Okay.
I'm just waiting until people stop joining before, so I can actually go into the thing. Because if people join the millisecond I press multiplayer lobby, and especially if there's a lot of people, it can like freeze up. With can I mean does. It's like
Yeah.
it's like at certain points, like certain like it's like less than 2 seconds really. Like within that period, it's always like 5 people join at the exact same time. Like when I try to go into like the multiplayer lobby from having loaded up.
Oh, they're either very nervous or very confused.
Loading time. You got Orvis? Who are you? He's playing in Sweden. I sent you a reply. I'd write out an elaborate run, but we don't really have time. Well, maybe. Might be sitting here for a minute with a rehost. Trying to think what else we need to do with this war. I need to look to see where France's primary imports are coming from and knock out those fucking convoy lanes. Probably the English Channel, now that I think about it. You are the only communist in Europe. How's the war? It's even right now. There's not really either side is winning at the moment. It's just very even. Lots of dead people. That's about it. We're at 500,000 dead total already. Yep. Yeah, it didn't take long. The French and the Ottomans are just pushing hard into Spain and Russia, and the death count is just, oof, it's high. The attrition in Central Asia is 20% for both sides right now, and there's I think like 200 divisions on each side there, so it's high. How many must die? My final estimate is going to be 20 million. I'd say 20 million. That's my guess. Yeah, it might. It's gonna be really high. What's World War I's actual death count? Let me look. I know it was a lot. Estimates range from 15 to 22. Yeah, I think we'll get just over that. That'd be my guess. 30 mil is what you're calling? We could do a fucking, we could do a prediction. I haven't done one of those in a while. Actually, I'll do a really simple one. I'll do this while we're waiting to go back in. We'll do a really simple prediction. I think the war system will force peace on us before it gets to that point. Ah, it's fucking bullshit, but you're probably right. More blood for the blood gods. Pretty much. That's how this is going down. Do you think you're gonna win? I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest. It's tough to say. I don't know. Maybe. Russia's gonna lose a lot of people.
It like goes into waiting on program because like it frees.
No, I'm still joining everyone in. Vicarios are fucking brutal. If we don't push them out of Spain, I'm gonna force peace out in a year or so. Ah, fucking Christ, yeah, we'll have to push them back. I really hate how the peace system works in Vic. That even more than the frontline problems pisses me off. The war system for piecing, automatic piecing. Ugh. Ugh. It makes no sense. Yeah, so we do have to push them out. I'm going to navally invade France in a minute, too. I wanted to do... I'm going to hit Northern Invasion. I'm going to navally invade Tunis. I'm going to navally invade the Ivory Coast. And then I'm going to probably navally invade either Normandy or Picardy. So, we'll see. You checked all the channel points on winning? Oh, boy.
Non-trench infantry. So the Russians never really knew about the effectiveness of trenches. It's just too expensive to train people like that.
I mean, imagine making a trench across all of Central Asia. That's expensive.
Yeah, exactly. It's you could make a lot of potatoes for that. Like imagine how many potatoes you can plant, and imagine how much vodka you can make from all those potatoes.
After the war, Russia regresses to a agrarian economy.
Fucks.
I mean, the front line we have, like everyone is just attritioning because it's like in Kazakhstan.
Forced piecing is a thing, right? That'll start happening to people. I completely forgot about that mechanic. What are we gonna do for
It
that?
happens if they're separate, like, separately
That only
occupied.
happens if they get up to 100% wars.
Negative 100%. So, like, literally, if the government's collapsing, then yeah, they'll, have to capitulate.
Yep.
So
Gotcha.
it shouldn't happen unless those instances occur.
Yeah.
Does that require like total occupation, or is it like a ticking thing?
It's a ticking thing. It depends on like how much debt you're in, how many losses you take, and
And you can't go below 0 unless the war goals that they're involved in are being occupied. Hence why it's important to have war goals set for nations that are in a part of a play.
Yeah.
Which paradox is forgotten, but whatever.
That's why it's actually easier to apply like a conquest on a neighboring state than war operations, because you have to conquer their capital city to start taking out for war operations.
Yeah, about that, the separate Siamese play, I totally forgot, and to add any war goals, it's to be fair, it's just transfer protectorate, right? But we got to do that too.
Also, the British player said that he was dropped from the game, and so he was just not able to do anything. When we did it, he dropped.
Oh, I see. I see. Is he in his channel?
He's down 2 below. He's in 70.
Yeah, he's in the below channel. So yeah, it's unclear if he's gonna join or not, though. Still, but
he's got to as a major. That is a requirement.
Yeah, it feels like it's weird if he doesn't, but whatever. I don't know, I just don't know why Britain would be like, oh, all these enemies that I've accumulated over the years are all in one side of this war. I'm just gonna stay out of it.
But yeah, wouldn't you? I don't know, push further.
Wars are costly. If he has nothing he wants, like diplomatically.
Well, yeah, but the Spanish and the Dutch, they have had like a big spat with.
Couldn't he take back like a ton of colonies? That would be interesting
Oh,
to
he
the
could
British,
do that.
right?
Yeah, he could go for an African invasion.
Welcome back, Dan Scared. What's up, man? Yeah, Siam is in the war. Yeah, I think so. I think he declared a separate war, I believe. I could be wrong. You're literally eating a sausage roll. Nice. You voted for the wrong one? I hope Siam wins too. Base fucking Siam over there. Alright, let's get in. Let's take a look at this map. I'm gonna try something risky. But we need to make something happen here. I don't want the Spanish to capitulate here. I'm gonna try something very risky. I think it might work though. If I do it right. Dutch bicycles. Almost certainly. The Dutch carry. Oh, they are getting slaughtered here, though. Ooh, I need to put him off offensive. That is not good. Why the fuck did the Russians send men? God damn. Need to go back to defensive there as well. More ammunition, more small arms. Can we import anything? Nope. The Belgians we can, we'll do that. Ah. Hello. Hello. So I'm losing 500,000 a month. Yeah, that is rough. I may be able to start giving you some money here. We'll see. I mean, they're eating up colonies elsewhere around the world. They're taking advantage of this to really get powerful. Like, it's a smart move from them. Yeah, I mean, as long if they start selling resources, especially arms to both sides, they'll come out of this very strong. The sides are the French and the Ottomans versus the Russians, the Germans, the Austrians, and the Spanish and the Dutch. The Russians are currently operating 2 techs back on all military tech. The Austrians just went through a civil war and can barely field a military. Yeah, so we're the only actually, like, solid, stable country on our side of the war. There's no one else. The Dutch and the Spanish, but they're way smaller. The French are fucking monstrously strong. The Ottomans are monstrously strong. The Russians are, like, 50 years behind. The Austrians just came out of a civil war where they lost, like, a fuckload of people and their military's in shambles. They also rely upon us for military goods, which we need to produce more of, so it's rough. Yeah, I can do that. Just remind me once the game starts that I can start clicking buttons. Okay, I need to make this a defensive front. I need to make this a defensive front. And then I need to set up Operation, we'll go, what are we going to call this operation? Operation Don Quixote. We'll need to set up for that. And then I need to start raiding the Red Sea. Ooh, Siam's winning navally. They're also winning militarily. No, they're losing land, but... Ooh, I know what I could do here. Here we go.
Time.
All right, we're back on it.
We are back.
I'm seeking some friendship in Asia.
Yeah, you start bank.
I'm about to do a very dangerous maneuver, just a heads up.
What's the dangerous maneuver?
If we're successful, we should be able to give the Spanish respite in Iberia.
That's
Yes. Good. They're getting gunned down by Dutch machine guns in Spain right now.
I have my navy currently.
Gentlemen, seeing that the Ottoman army is fully deployed in Kazakhstan, perhaps if someone naval invades.
We are going to try and get out of the. We're going to relieve the Spanish, then we're going to relieve the Siamese, and then we're going to start to naval invade the Ottomans.
Yes.
Perhaps I have a small.
We are more than happy to.
I would like to report the Siamese are winning, by the way.
It's good to hear. We'll see if we can get you some aid as well.
Hammer, can you bankroll me?
We'll do you one better.
Mauritania, Algiers.
That is much appreciated.
Oh, your neighbour in Senegal has been a bit weirded out. Germany.
What's happening?
Your Senegal, Western Africa. Your front has got an entire part that's got no army in it.
Oh god damn it!
It's the main front. It's about to get encircled when the 100 French divisions arrive.
Yep, on my way. God fucking damn it. Goddamn front
What's
lines.
the most effective thing to do with my navy?
Patrol your coastline, stop naval invasions. There's a German task force on the way to Siam. We'll be in Vietnam shortly.
Okay, the Black Sea Fleet will try to invade the Ottomans. I hope that we will read our prayers for them.
The Spanish also have an army ready, a small contingency to naval invade Greece.
Oh yes. I think with
Oh, if we get this timing right. 23 days and we're hitting the troops in Iberia. Do you have your troops on offensive right now, Spain?
No.
Okay, just hold it. We'll see what happens here. Get ready to shift that immediately when I land, though.
Yep.
What I'm really annoyed about is why they've still got supply.
Give me a countdown, if you can.
I mean, supply kind of exists in this.
18 days.
The Dutch have 100 men in Iberia, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, not 100.
70.
70, yeah.
We're pushing.
Why
them
am I
back.
attacking in Bosnia?
We're pushing them back in Africa from the Spanish side.
Oh fuck! 100 German French soldiers just showed up in West Africa right when the fucking the front glitched out too. God damn it!
Can you hold that?
No.
Maybe. Oh no.
No, because it bugged. I was gonna push deeper, but I got split, and now I'm fucked. So.
Yeah, I'm pushing the Ottomans back on my front in Africa.
The Dutch are landing an invasion on the West African coast as well.
Perfect.
Right.
We can split up the troops a bit there. The more fronts we put them in, the more dispersed they'll be. We have more men. We need to open more fronts so that we can take advantage of. 4 days in Spain.
Yep, I'm pushing with now.
Here we go. They're landing in Siam too at the same time. You'll have another front there. Here we go. We're landing. We're landing.
Oh, there's. Oh yeah, you're bugging out the front. Nice, good.
Strategic genius.
That's what we like.
We
to
took
see
the
them.
port. They have nothing to retreat into. Theoretically, this would be a fucking slaughter.
Yeah,
That's 148 surrounding French divisions right there.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, my general died. That's not good.
I'm going to have to go off of first aid because I don't have any opium.
Don't swap it. You're probably better off not having the opium than swapping it. You'll get a big debuff.
Yeah. Honestly, yes. You don't want to. promise opium and then don't give did not give opium to.
Did my naval invasion not happen in Siam? Oh, there it is. We met their fleet. We're sinking it.
Okay. The Caucasians. Just. God damn it.
There's some naval invasion of Peloponnese that's coming in 10 days. Thank you for the.
Of course.
I'm at 99% mobilization again. God damn it.
You mobilized?
I mobilized.
Oh, I haven't mobilized yet.
I'm going down to no opium to the.
I'm gonna produce a fuck ton more ammunition. At a certain point, you guys can start to get it, but please don't do it quite yet. Your navy's getting defeated soundly out there, by the way, Netherlands. I don't know what your tech is, but you can't contend them.
It's the
Oh,
same as
my
theirs,
text, yeah.
I don't know why.
I will say that before this war began, we had wooden ships in Russia.
Probably still will have wooden ships by the end.
I've got a negative from strong winds.
Yeah,
but
and
they don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
RNG.
Dreadnought, destroyers. Yeah, you got pretty decent there.
Right, we're beating.
Oh, your naval invasion's actually gone through Russia. Clutch.
I'm squashing the Ottoman fleet in the.
We landed in Siam. We're pushing.
We're also landed in.
There's a second front, Siam. If you
Armenia.
have another contingent of forces, get those in the southern Vietnam front right there in the middle. We can push them out here really quick if we're quick about this.
I'm over the front bugged in Spain. There's an open front.
I know. I pulled out of there. I'm hitting it again with another naval invasion. They're gonna come and support you.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, the Ottoman fleet is pretty much destroyed.
It's gone? That's only the French fleet left then.
Look in the Mediterranean right now, Hammer.
Oh, there it is. There it
And my
goes.
general, yeah, my admiral.
As soon
Blanco
as
there.
Siam is done, I'm going to be navally invading Basra. I'm going to try and knock out the oil supply of the Ottoman state.
Where shall I send my troops?
As
I'll
soon
send
as
them
you are
to-
done in there, if you could back up, if you could send your men to hold the front in Yemen, do you see on the islands there? I could free up my troops to do more naval invasions
Wait, the French are here.
Oh, fuck.
In St. Petersburg.
I am only
Yeah,
at
they
war
kind
with
of,
the French.
They hit St.
kind of
Petersburg?
invading my capital. Yes.
Okay.
They're kind of invading my capital here.
I'm going to navally invade behind them. Just get troops to hold that fucking line. I'm going to navally invade them from behind right now. Just hold it.
You're so
I'm
enthusiastic.
gonna see if I can get their convoys along the region so they can't supply their troops.
They will not defend, they will attack. Retake the
That's fine.
motherland.
Just get
Don't
Russian troops on the line to hold St. Petersburg. We'll be there very soon.
We will not hold, we will attack. Our honor is dependent on it.
Have you figured out choices yet, General?
No.
Then hold the fucking line! Fuck, we need more munitions.
You might be able to buy munitions from me, Hammer.
How much do you have in excess? Alright, let me see. Oh, I need it so badly. Belgium actually has a fuck ton. Don't mind if I do. Come on. What else do we have?
Oh, liberate Crimea, God.
Naval invasion
I didn't see
on
that.
St. Petersburg in 29 days.
Oh, Netherlands.
No, the old
Never-
St. Petersburg will be destroyed after this.
Wait, what's this? Oh, what?
Netherlands is
Oh,
falling.
okay.
What happened?
Netherlands is falling.
They navally invaded me.
Oh, fuck, how? Didn't you have patrolling on the...
I did. I don't know why my navy's gone though. It's it's just.
Hammer, I also had a naval patrol outside him.
And it still went through?
Yep.
Okay. How many men can I send at this problem?
I don't think it helps that my navy just seems to lose any thing it comes into effect, even though
He
it's
has really good admirals, that's why they will carry you so fucking hard in this.
yeah. Well. Somehow this is fixing my economy. I don't know how. My economy's doing better now.
All you need is to be fucking occupied. That's all it's needed.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Yeah. I think maybe it's because I've integrated Namibia. So like my my government's gone down to Africa.
Ah, the sun. We've truly prospered.
I don't think one screenshot is worth lagging the game for 5 seconds.
Russia, go ahead and go on the offensive in St. Petersburg when you can. We're going to be landing right behind them.
We are on offensive. We've been so since we came here. Once again, we 100,000 men is worth far less than the Summer Palace.
True.
Here we
I'm
go.
having another invasion. Or
2
another
days.
battle. Yeah, you're landing.
Oh yeah.
See if it bugs. It's gonna fucking bug. God damn it.
I'm gonna push in the bug front in
Maybe?
Spain.
I don't think it is that bugged.
No, I think it's fine now. We're pushing them back to the Netherlands.
Good.
How are we looking to see are we done there yet? Almost.
Yeah, it's like one battle or so, I think.
1 or 2 battles, yeah. But after this, I'm only at war with the French. So what should I do?
Oh. Send your troops to fight them in Africa. If you can start, just hold the lines with the French in Africa. I can start to navally invade them, and we can cut them full of holes there.
Very well, I shall do that.
Pushing is not easy.
We're
when
pushing
we
in
have-
behind them, or we could potentially encircle the French here.
Yeah.
By encircle, you mean
Oh,
open
big
them.
play. Yeah, but you know.
It appears choosing not to mobilize my nation men was a good decision, as they are now working to liberate their own country.
Yeah,
As
it's
garrisons.
good to keep some there. It really is.
I don't think I can push the French with my like 100 defense versus almost 400 defense.
Hammer, can you try pushing from Occitania?
Where?
The troops you have in Spain.
No, he's a defensive expert. Actually, no, he's an offensive planner. Let's give it a shot. You never know.
Yeah, you might roll well. Yeah, he has ups. Do you have any offensive planners?
I do. He's on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that's good.
Almost
you have-
done in Vietnam. How are we looking in St. Petersburg?
We are looking good. We're about to encircle them, I think.
Yep, that's another 131 divisions that we would technically be encircling here.
Yeah. Like honestly, like failed naval invasions like this should like have like actual losses.
Yes, they should. It
because-
should be dramatically bad, but it's not. They just
Yeah.
teleport back
I
home.
mean, like honestly, this is a French Gallipoli
Their defense
situation,
is
at
too
least.
high. I'm not going to be able to push in
Yeah.
Occitania.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also getting pushed in Africa.
this-
I really need
yeah.
some help there.
I'm trying to push from my side.
Yeah.
Which front in Africa?
Yeah. They're probably
The
gonna
southern
make a, like,
one,
a
the Dutch naval invasion there. Are we done in Siam yet?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, we haven't circled them. I mean, this would be like an actual, like.
Yeah, this is encirclement. That should be like 131,000 people who just either, you know.
Yeah.
Surrendered
I mean,
or.
this should be worse than Gallipoli.
Sorry to interrupt, but Hammurabi, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing the naval invasion on naval invasion thing, because there's
Where?
no when you did it on St. Petersburg, for example.
I did it once.
And-
I did one naval invasion behind them, and then we pushed them. It would have been an encirclement.
Right, but so the problem is that they don't defend the front. They don't defend the invasion.
How do you mean?
You just get because the stupid paradox AI.
You mean like when I open another front kind of thing?
Yeah, so they'll only defend the Russian front. They won't defend against your naval invasion at all. So they'll just lose instantly.
There's also, but there's no way for me to relieve that because I mean, like, I should be able to like navally invade behind and push them back, right? Because I mean, that's what
I
you
understand,
use.
but like,
Yeah.
it's just such a you can't do
How
it
about
mechanically.
how about we make a mid-game rule? If you get navally invaded behind where you're navally invading, you just pull. Everyone pulls their you pull your troops out, and then I pull mine out, so I don't have to do that kind of thing. Because technically, what happened is we landed on the beaches of St. Petersburg and surrounded the French corps there. It was 131,000 men, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's not actually how it happened.
Yeah, but like
you were Gallipoli, man.
Like, yeah, that's the thing is like we landed behind the French army there, and
No, I understand
You know.
what you're saying, but like, okay, so there's like whatever 130 people there, 130,000 people. They're all like they should be able to stop you from actually succeeding in that invasion, but they just don't. They just don't.
you mean they don't
fight the
actually
invasion.
try to?
They don't. Like you instantly succeed
Yeah.
in your naval invasion,
The
and
problem,
then the whole
problem here though is that like I built Germany around naval power, so if I can't use my naval invasions, like I have no power,
okay,
right?
but you can naval invade us like all the time. That's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. Not what I'm saying.
I mean, the other thing is like obviously, like for example, the Dutch should have been able to defend that naval invasion, but like the fleet didn't do it because like you guys keep like hitting and knocking out these important countries, you know.
Our stuff.
Yeah.
It's like naval invasions are kind of whack. Like really, you shouldn't have been able to naval invade Spain. I had like so many ships blocking that, and you just
It's the
went
same
through
case
without
before
it
that the naval invasions are absolutely fucked. So like, I mean, we could play with them or we can't kind of thing.
They are too easy to make. Like, yeah.
All right, I mean, if that's the way that you want to run it instead, then that's fine. I just was wondering, like, because that's kind of hard for us.
Also, Russia. Hold on one second.
naval
Russia,
invasion.
please get your troops out of Alsace Lorraine. They're just gonna lose there.
Oh wait, did they go there?
Yeah, that's your general just get in the battle and then
I'm
they'll
sending
lose,
these
so.
guys home. I think. I don't think they're ready to do anything. Where am I attacking?
By the way, Hammer, another interesting development is you're now occupying a piece of Spain.
Oh fuck.
I don't
yeah,
know how
you've got
that's
an Iberia HQ that you occupy. That's funny.
But it's not Warsport, so.
set up a little colony.
150 versus 400. God.
You also occupy St. Petersburg.
You German St. Petersburg. It's St. Oscarsburg.
Yeah. St. Bismarckburg.
They're merely German garrison.
Let's move down.
Yeah.
The British Foreign Office needs to inform Germany about problems in the New World that are brewing.
I'm sure there are problems there. The German High Command is currently in a world war, and we cannot prioritize any other matters at this time, unfortunately.
All right, I'll send that message.
Thank you.
Is it concerning the uprising from the CU?
By the way, you guys have begun pushing in from Ethiopia.
Let me take a look at that. Get the music back.
Well, they've invaded St. Petersburg again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again? Bloody hell.
Are we allowed to use
This
military
is-
aviation, or is that another one we're not going to allow?
No.
Okay.
No, that's even worse than squad infantry, not to lie. Because military aviation is like actually properly advanced.
Well, there were plans for planes up until like, I mean, the 1860s is when the viable ones were started to be made, but completely understandable. God damn it, I got the fucking infamy bullshit. How did I even get infamy in this war? I went up to 33, I don't know why.
How?
I don't
That
know.
doesn't make it. You do.
No,
Other
the
than
war.
the one
As soon as I
rank.
went into the war, I got 33 infamy. I've been stuck with that infamy hit the whole time.
That's ridiculous.
It might be an AI giving you the infamy. I just got the.
Also,
infamy.
oh, why did all my generals teleport? Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. Also, Germany, if you would be able to defend the Baltic Sea, that would be really good.
They'll get through though. That's the thing, right? Like.
Yeah, I
mean, I could try.
Like, if they go through the North Sea, you should be able to just have a navy in the North Sea. Why can't you do that?
You would think so, right?
Yeah, because like, I'm thinking it goes from France to the English Channel to North Sea to Danish Strait to Baltic Sea and then there. Like,
yeah, it's not.
You should be able to block any navy from like just having control of one node.
The Germans are occupying most of my nation.
There's no real easy way to say this. Look, you're a simp.
Really?
I'm gonna have to report you back to.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Can I give it back to you? What the fuck?
I don't know, but it's causing turmoil and devastation.
God damn it! That's so fucking.
So, yeah, the Dutch aren't doing too
Okay.
great.
Good news, Hammer. I can't drop below 0 war support.
Good news, everyone. Well, we've reached 1 million casualties for the Russian side.
Oh, we're making it a true world war.
They're gonna. I think they're gonna go bankrupt before. That's how we win this.
I mean, I'm not really started using my conscripts yet.
I just blew up.
Okay, profession. Mass conscription.
I really gotta find where these things are. Yeah, I'm unironically blowing up farms to make way for for more people in the barracks.
Oh, naval invasion of Batavia again.
Yes, and you will not be able to hold that because they have.
Maybe you can get your line back this time at least.
Yeah, I'm moving my main army back. This time it's only like a week away.
Okay, so the thing is, there was a battle that time, but there was a battle with the smallest German fleet you have, Ammo. So they just walked past the 100 ships I have there. Because they beat 40 of yours.
Yep, because it rolls for the admiral or the general who fights it.
Yep.
God damn. Why are all my divisions headed to, like, Siam? Oh, God.
Is there a front there still?
It's still stuck there, yeah. It should be over, it's just still sitting there.
Yeah, you're about to win that last battle. I don't understand how the French...
How are the naval invading that efficiently? God damn it.
They've got all their admirals lined up personally in the giant stacks, which is the way to do it.
Yeah.
Because like Navy meta-wise, like what you want to do is just maximize like the amount of flotillas and maximize the admiral, and you win every battle. Like that's all you got to do. Navy is relatively, it's got a lot to it, but it's very simple, like in terms of battles.
Yeah, sadly.
And a lot of it's
My
just like
Navy
how you
keeps
roll
getting
on like
destroyed.
these really like overpowered and subjective like naval commands, which is so weird.
Hey, you guys check how much war support you have in the war menu.
Yes.
I've got 6.
Austria has
China's
6,
none.
Russia 37, 22, and you have 0.
Yeah.
I can't see France's, which is a bit weird.
Yeah, I can't see France as well.
Oh, it's 'cause they're
France is War for Wars
non-negotiating.
plus
Yeah,
4.
We're at minus 70, the Netherlands.
Oh yeah, you're gonna cap anytime, I think.
I think that's probably why they're trying to invade me.
Oh, actually, no, you're not dropping below 0.
Oh, yeah, I think the French are actually dying through attrition because you're convoy raiding them. What?
That was the plan.
Who is?
I've got Navy convoy raiding the Baltic Sea.
Oh yeah, the Dutch are gonna lead the war in approximately
no
2
supply.
years, guys.
Because I'm occupying them, but they shouldn't be occupied because it says they're occupied because I'm on it, but we're allies. It makes no sense.
No, but they're being naval invading. Oh,
Yeah, but the war exhaustion is coming from the fact that they're occupied by me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you're occupying a part of me and Hastings as well.
I know.
Yeah, it's St. Olofsburg, St. Oscarsburg, named after the Kaiser, of course.
If you need any troops, by the way.
Also, now we have encircled 130 brigades here.
Yep.
You can move troops from the Iberia front.
I think they just tried naval invading you in the Black Sea. Just 'cause they're
I
navy.
can? Alright, cool.
One of you, yeah.
I can do a lot with it.
The Dutch will leave
Oh.
within 5 weeks.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. There's literally no occupation. They have everything.
No, that's not true. You occupy.
Oh yeah. I don't think the Navy's efficient enough.
But on the
Also,
bright side, there are many
because I think I'm losing more war score right now because my capital is technically occupied by the Germans.
I can't land a naval invasion either. He had 70 troops on that.
And you naval invade somewhere.
I'm repeatedly doing it.
Yeah, but then
yeah.
Maybe we could naval invade like Constantinople. If that,
Or Prussia.
No, because they have their
Prussia.
garrisons there, and the garrisons can fully garrison
Yeah.
like a naval invasion, so you'll get fucking slaughtered.
Is it the
Yeah.
same in like Brittany and stuff?
Yep.
I think trying to have like, where are the states? Like Arabia is 83.
I'm naval
Persia
invading on
doesn't have any.
Basra right now.
Yeah, I don't think they can defend Brittany.
No, because Basra, they have troops on. What I want to do is naval invade Persia right now.
Brittany's
No,
is
They don't have any defensive reserves in northern France, yeah.
In France at all?
Yeah.
Northern France, they have in Occitania, but not in northern France.
Alright, let's do something spicy.
I recommend Brittany.
I'm going to actually Normandy here.
Yes, Normandy is the
49
correct
days?
choice,
The Dutch can't participate because their naval leader apparently lost a battle recently.
I'm
The
going
good
to.
news is we've managed to make a push into the Balkans.
You
After
have?
about-
Wonderful.
Oh, really?
I've been pushing back
Congratulations.
in West Africa as well. This war is such a slaughter. Holy
It is
shit.
an absolute meat grinder.
What is the losses on? I haven't even looked.
We've lost almost
2
1 million, they've
million.
lost a little over half. It's way lower
mean,
than I expected and should be, to be honest. It should be way higher.
If you count my wounded as dead and with Russian healthcare, that's probably true. I'm at 1.3 million.
Damn.
I also have a surplus of artillery if anyone needs it.
I can't seem to get a
yeah. I need small arms and ammunition.
I have a very small surplus. No, I almost have a surplus of ammunition. I'll just build more ammunition plants then.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade to bolt action rifles for my
You
manufacturing.
didn't have bolt action
although-
rifles this whole time?
No.
Woo. Woo.
I mean,
The,
am I expected to?
Yeah.
By the way, Hammer, they're deploying more troops to the Occitania front, so they're gonna start pushing there soon, I think.
I know, I'm about to naval invade Normandy though. Let them.
Yeah.
I can bring Multica back if needed.
Good.
Okay, all
The
my
French turned up into Balkans.
and my slightly lacking offense because I'm changing weapons. So I'm gonna stop all offensive things.
That would be smart.
Yeah, that does sound advisable. And once again, the Dutch Navy is being obliterated. He
You
did
really don't have a lot of luck with that, do you?
He rolled a blunder, so that's unlucky, I guess.
Your admirals have ruled so bad.
Yeah, I seem to be only lucky in other matters. The Navy one not as lucky.
I'm
Yeah,
still,
it's
my
like-
infamy is not going down too. That's the other issue. I'm like stuck.
Yeah, I have that issue.
So I'm
as well.
operating on lower trade competitives, lower bureaucracy, lower influence, and more radicals. Goddamn.
Yeah. I have about 50% radicalism in my country.
I think that fleet will manage to screen my main fleet when I hit Normandy, though. So, now he has garrisons up there now.
Only 24 though.
Not tons of them though.
The president will be
You gotta
suing
remember
for
defense
peace
is so
in
fucking high.
like a week now.
Which president?
So we'll try and
Oh, yeah, of course.
ours. We'll try and aid you as much as we can in that week.
We're landing in Normandy and we're getting pushed
You
back.
got a really good roll.
Are
you
you
got a
sure?
really good
No!
roll
I
on
don't-
that.
Oh my god, careful maneuver.
Yeah, it's 50 versus 19, yeah.
That's not what
But,
matters.
Aust-
It's the rules that will decide these battles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Austrians, I'm landing as well. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh shit, and
landing.
Picardy too. You're getting obliterated. Someone is. Austria is.
Yeah.
Oh, they've invaded St. Petersburg again.
Also, I think we accidentally broke the double naval invasion rule, but
Yeah,
none of us
someone
are
hit it.
landing.
I said I was going in on Normandy. Siam did it at the same time.
Yeah.
They're actually
Siam.
both of them are getting defended, to be fair though. So
Yeah.
I mean, we are doing a
Siam's
you're
actually
doing a
getting slaughtered here.
double.
Yeah, my army isn't
Yeah.
that
I told you, man, just hold the lines in Africa. Like, I need to be freeing up my troops to do naval invasions. You need to hold the...
Oh, we have skirmish infantry, even worse than the Russian ones.
Try navally invading in West Africa then, Siam. You should be able to land there, or potentially Arabia too.
Okay.
Yeah, they-
I
they
can't,
don't-
oh man, I tried to land. I did successfully fucking land.
Yeah. I'm halfway to bankruptcy.
Okay.
Yes.
I could take on your debt again if needed here.
I have I'll tell you when it gets worse. For now, it's fine.
My East Indies might be able to. I hear they're very rich this time of year.
Yeah, you can. If you...
Oh, the French are trying to invade me again, so the Dutch are probably about to tap. Yeah, we've got a week.
Also, the French are once again taking St. Petersburg.
I know. Let me land fucking over here.
Oh, guys,
hopefully.
the French war support is ticking down. It's below 0, it's at minus 35.
In my war, he is already below 60. But it's an independent war.
It's because we have one of the war goals.
What the fuck are they pushing? Oh my god.
Oh, you mean the Yemen boys? Or the...
Yeah.
On the bright side, we killed 10,000 Frenchmen as they tried to navally invade us.
Yeah, they
I am about to land in Normandy. If anyone has spare troops, you need to throw them in there or do another naval invasion or something.
Apparently-
I've got some troops that can move over.
Apparently, the troops in that naval invasion haven't heard the war's off because they're still fighting it.
I don't have any troops to spare him.
As a peace deal proposed.
White peace.
White peace?
I didn't-
No.
That was white peace.
That's
No, that was an accident. There is an issue of, by the way, because you didn't assign France any war goals, his war support's dropping below 0, which it shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of issues. Like, the Dutch, like, capitulated because I was occupying their territory as an ally, too, which was fun.
Yeah, also, like, Germany occupying St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so, these wars are so fucking screwy, like, Jesus Christ paradox.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah. This is fun, but, like, the technical issues that are just, like, so gaping, it's... Whew.
Yeah. Compared to, like,
Yeah.
if they just make, like, just a regular, normal system, at least
Yeah.
there'd be some, like... It works. It'd be painful to micro, but it works. Rather than this.
Yeah.
I don't want a
seems so
microsystem. All
gamey.
these issues are just, like, so, like, occupying, like, your own allies' territory. I mean, that just should be... like, how the fuck do you even do that?
Yeah.
I have concrete fortifications now.
Oh, thank fucking god.
So I should be...
I will
pushing
have
them.
machine guns in 10 months.
Oh, thank god.
They're invading St. Petersburg again, by the way.
I mean, I'm not that far behind real history, but, like, you guys are...
This is what happens when you have an arms race in Europe.
I mean, I didn't research anything because I thought I was... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but the reason they're ticking down is because we have that one province in Ubangishori Hamu.
Is it really? Which one?
Nimbangi.
Umbangi, yeah.
The fuck is that?
That's the reason.
It's the Congo HQ. And
Yeah, but
Oh,
the small indentation.
yeah, that's why he's capitulating.
Oh my god,
because we
Russia
have-
actually landed in fucking Libya.
Yeah, I saw.
Incredible.
Oh yes, I did it.
You actually fucking landed.
You can move from Malta from my front up to Normandy.
I did not believe for my
Lasker
men.
is gonna reinforce the fucking Normandy front. I'm gonna like just get the landing and then hold it. If I can get this fucking landing, like there's 220 people left.
Are they really holding out?
Whew. Yeah, I'd say so.
Literally Germans, or it's literally like the defense of D-Day, but it's 200 dudes against 13k.
You're actually landing as well.
Great power.
Yeah, they have a lot of. You need to reinforce
Such a
that.
small landing as well.
Yeah.
Alright, just hold that, and we should be good.
Do we have a war goal for Libya?
Yes.
What do we have war goals for? What do we need to be going after right now?
Bosnia, Kars, Yemen, and
Yeah.
Ugansi Shari.
We have Ubangishori because we have that one small indentation, so that's good.
Fine.
And Yemen as well. We need someone need to naval invade Yemen.
I can do it when the French.
Yemen, you said?
Yes.
He's got a giant fucking 62 units just sitting there waiting now.
Oh yeah, Arabia, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way we'll land that.
The Ottomans are. Look at their flag.
Oh, they've become communist.
They shifted communist? Oh fuck, they did.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they went communist.
Oh god.
The communists took
Sublime
power.
Ottoman State.
Oh
okay,
god.
after the month takes over, we're gonna see the new ruler and the new name.
Yep.
Oh,
What's
okay,
gonna
so
be?
we're not actually a monarchy still.
Jesus.
No, the Sultan will be beheaded and they will change name. And we'll just see whatever happens, happens. I mean, at this point, I think it makes sense for the Ottomans to have a separate piece due to their entire government being overthrown by communists.
They're still a sultanate.
Will anyone start negotiations with the Turkish socialist state? Okay, 30th September.
Why would we want to do that? They're collapsing internally, clearly. Also, I'm launching a naval invasion of Albania right now. I'm gonna try and meet up with you so we can occupy Bosnia.
I'm out of war. Should I start a new one?
You got pushed out of it?
War?
Oh, they got
No,
troops
no,
back
I'm
on the
not.
fucking Vietnam front line. How the fuck did that happen?
Because I won.
They're
My
naval
war
behind.
ended.
They're
Oh,
naval
he won
invading
his
behind
war.
me in.
They didn't
Congo
naval
base.
invade. They just got like 32 divisions just disappeared in northern Vietnam.
Yeah, in the middle there. Yeah, it's really weird.
Those are from the territories I previously occupied.
Oh my god.
The free
Why do they still have a sultan? God damn it. Sorry.
They're landing in West Africa.
So
I just killed the French just attempted to push out my landing in Normandy and they just lost 12,000 soldiers.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Oh look, they've only got they're using conscript troops. Look, they've got like.
Are they?
Trench infantry. Yeah, it's only trench infantry. That's all they're using.
Oh, hello.
That's.
I'm gunning down a bunch of Frenchmen in Central Africa now as well.
Naval invasion 27 days.
The French are at minus 65. They're gonna pace out in 2 years or so.
Okay, I'm gonna start raiding more of their convoys. Where's the main shipping lane for the French? I'm hitting the Suez already.
It's You're hitting the Suez. They have some outside my country, like the Bay of Biscay. They have 18,000 convoys there.
I'm going into the med with my fleet. Fuck it.
Doesn't seem to be doing it.
It does. It destroys their economy. It's actually probably the most powerful feature of warfare in Victoria 3 if you use it right. You can literally, if you like, especially if you can just hold your land borders, if you convoy raid them long enough and ruin their economy, they'll be forced to peace out. I've done it so many times in single player. 11 days. All right, this is gonna be a big one if I hit this. We can push into Greece from here.
Yeah. Has anyone else's population gone down since the start of this war?
I've been going up somehow.
Yeah, mine's.
Yeah.
Me too.
The kill rate needs to be higher. It really does. It's just not high enough.
The machine gun. Yeah.
Yeah,
machine guns make it higher. Like chemical warfare.
Hold on.
Like
I have a
machine guns
surplus
should be-
of 1.5 thousand ammunition for anyone who needs it right now.
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh, send it to me.
Oh, I
I'm sinking the last of the Ottoman Navy and we're landing.
That's such an ugly flag.
It's not a good flag.
It's a really ugly flag.
Oh,
Bright
big
yellow,
battle.
bright red. The good news is we're holding against the French.
We are.
So we can't
They're trying to
push
take
out.
back Normandy, but we're just slaughtering them there.
Is it like really bad? Oh yeah, that's really bad.
Yep, they're losing a lot of men there.
I'm having a naval battle on land. Nice.
I've got that before. It's a fun one.
Also, look at the huge difference in money spent. Oh wait, the money calculation doesn't work. Never
They have
mind.
spent 80 million, we've spent 22. We've lost 1 million, they've lost 800.
No, but it doesn't matter because it's bugged. It's only the Sublime Ottoman and Austria that's calculated.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to land in Balkans. We may get it. It's going to be close. Wow, Brazil just took on my whole debt to help in the war. Does anyone need debt relief right now? We can give it to you.
I do. I do.
Oh, that's a healthy chunk right there.
Yeah, a healthy chunk of debt.
Yeah.
I didn't know people were buying debt. I've been in debt since the start of the war. I'm literally like full maxed out. I don't know.
Oh, and in that case, there's no problem.
I'm
You're
gonna
banking
RP using this to like really like control your guys' currencies after the war if you accept. Just a heads up.
Yeah, sure, that's fair.
Okay.
My armies were out.
My economy
Yeah,
is
they are.
not going too hot.
Neither is mine, honestly.
We passed the French GDP. Their economy is fucking going way down right now. Keep hitting those convoys. Oh, you're actually beating you're beating the French Navy, Spain. Oh.
Oh wow.
Fuck yeah. You know why? They're fucking out of ironclads, I bet. I'm calling it. Let me look. God damn it. How the fuck do you open the goddamn market for them?
No, they're not. They still have.
Yeah, they're not.
You don't?
They're just.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The Spanish Navy is just that good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good general, I think. Reckless explorer.
He's not even.
We are gonna land in Albania. We're gonna immediately start the push there.
Yeah.
I really don't like this flag. Okay, I'm adding a war goal to change the flag.
The French are at -86.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but the war is going to be over because of the French technicality, so we don't really have any way of dealing with that.
Yeah.
With the
'Cause there's no war
capitulation?
Yeah.
Well, if there's no war goal assigned to them, they're going to automatically capitulate.
There's no way to add one, right? In the war? Yeah.
We can't once we're in a war.
No, that's true. So the French are white piecing, or would any?
They would
whichever
auto
one is-
white peace.
Yeah.
I would like to claim that Siam won its war against France and would like Vietnam's territory.
Yeah, there are no claims on France, so they wouldn't happen anything if they surrendered.
Oh wait, are you talking mechanically or RP?
Mechanically, yeah.
Yeah, mechanically no claim.
Mechanically no.
But you already got your stuff, but yeah, theoretically you can get the...
Yeah.
I have the highest defense in the world.
I think, like, this game is about to end in a few minutes. If it's France going to capitulate before that, otherwise we can have an arbitration during the week.
Yeah, I agree with capitulate. Okay, wait. Sorry, Falona, you first.
No, I'm saying that France is going to capitulate in 3 weeks, just from the ticking war score.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And in that case, should we pass now and have a negotiated deal? Is it?
I mean, I would
France is gonna white peace.
I would like. Okay, first of all, for the sake of the game, I will do a negotiated peace. But out of RP, I would like to voice my discontent with a particular mechanic. I don't. Yeah. So we'll just.
The war has been so fucky. Like.
Yeah, it's been.
Like for example, the fact
honestly,
that like I navally invaded Albania just now, and my troops teleported away, so I can't reinforce it.
We
like
had that a
shit.
million times over.
Yeah, Sam,
it's
it's
a
ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's
The war mechanic is just bad.
Yeah.
But
we still be in that one.
And the mechanic of Germany occupying back, like Germany occupying, like
St. Petersburg.
St.
Oh, we
Petersburg
just sunk a large contingent of the French Navy in the Med too.
Yeah. Also, with this past, do you guys want to have a peace deal now, or? I think
out of RP, if we make peace, we could just ask for lesser terms or something, like more reasonable ones.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I think given the recent coup d'etat in the Ottoman state,
It's not a coup d'etat. The government flag just changes because of a weird technicality in this game. It's not anything to do with anything. Just ignore it. So the Ottomans are the only country among like 3 other very minor nations where if you have the quote Socialist Democrat Party in charge of the government, regardless of your actual government laws, you get this flag. I don't know why, but they gave it to me. So it doesn't have anything to do with my actual nation. So just ignore it.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah, we thought you had a revolution.
Yeah, it looked like you had a civil war or something, but.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like this entire war, like if we're looking to, like at a complete image, nobody has pushed in very far anywhere.
No, that's true.
But you gotta like economically though, we are winning this war so dramatically because of our combined naval power. Like that's the one thing really carrying us right now.
Yeah.
Because if you look at like GDPs, like the Ottomans are managing to stay pretty stable right now because we've been focusing, but the French economy has been dropping because we've just been combo raiding the fuck out of them. And I think, how much of your navy do you have left, France?
180. The 20 are just
The French
Okay,
economy collapsing has nothing to do with the navy invading.
Yeah, it's actually my mistake. Fauna, you would
He
like
accidentally conscripted every single province that he had, and so he's now running a huge overage of units that are draining his entire economy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It is also what's allowing him to actually fight all the fronts we opened. On the other hand, though, because we're going for overwhelming power kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. So are we going to do a negotiated peace later? How is this working? How's this gonna work?
Okay,
I
are
guess
people
we could
up
just white peace
for,
and discuss it now, and then save edit the peace deal.
Yeah, isn't that better?
Yeah,
though?
we could do that.
I mean, that way we can still play the game.
Yeah, because honestly, this war is continuing without France is difficult as well.
Well,
so, yeah.
I mean, like, yeah.
I think the the Ottomans would fall fairly quickly if Spain left, or if
Yeah.
France left.
Yeah,
because that
exactly. It is Russia, Austria, and Germany versus the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans would
But
lose.
the French are being pushed out on like more of a mechanical issue, though. To be fair, I mean,
Yeah.
like this war has been nothing
Yeah.
but mechanical
Yes, exactly.
issues. But regardless,
Yes.
so
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
not,
exactly. Yeah.
We could do one of those terms where every nation thinks they lost.
I mean, I think if we just go by war score, it's basically like the French lose, the Russians lose, the Spanish lose.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then everyone else
NRP.
is here.
Will everyone accept that in the Christmas of 1884, there was such great singing and
fuck
shenanigans
no.
between.
If we do a negotiated peace, it'll be for real politic reasons.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that's it.
if Germany, Germany is walking out of this so fucking strong in many ways, so I will want like one concession. It doesn't have to be major, but like, if we tank this fucking war, we're gonna walk out with something.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing we really want out of this war, we all know what that is, but
Vietnam.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm also willing to speak. Because once again, I want it to be equal. I know it can't be fair, of course, but at least
Yeah.
equal in the sense that it makes sense. RP wise.
Well, RP wise, it was also makes sense because you also have still a military force left, so you're not really beaten. You know?
We could,
no one's really beaten.
RP
right
that Britain was about to come in.
Oh,
But your whole RP is isolationism.
God damn it.
Yeah, until we can take advantage of it.
Oh, well, so yeah, it checks out.
Exactly.
Big if true.
Okay.
Hey, I have a question. Is it possible, Hastening, to end the war, restart the war, bring everybody in, and instantly start it? I'm
No.
sure that's not.
No. Truces.
Is there? There's no way to cancel out truces.
No, there isn't.
That's not.
There might be if you look for it enough, but like, it's always like certain mechanics have like double checks, so like that's why it's like impossible to change names of nations, because it's just gonna reset.
Falonar, if you're willing to mod the script into it, then it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be able to remove some truce modifiers, although like.
How
with
about
the
this? How about
save
I have a
files-
proposal here. How about we just put a pause on everything right now, and throughout the week we can see what we can and can't do with
Yep.
truces
Yeah.
and with edits, and see if we can maybe get this war just to keep going next week. How about we do that? And if we can't, then next week we start with basically the Conference of Europe, where everyone comes together and we have to hash out a deal, kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Yes, and Britain demands
Sounds good.
I
peace.
will save
Alrighty.
Sunday session 5, right?
All right, we are gonna end here for the day. This was fucking wild. We did really well. I will say it. We did really well. I mean, like, we didn't take big gains, but this is World War I. Fronts moving are very hard. I mean, we managed to keep our allies in the war. We've acquired most of Austria and Spain's foreign debt as our own, which, if you understand anything about debt, you'll know is a very good thing to have. So we have insane economic power over those countries now. In the war, we fared very well. Our navy was dominant. We sent convoys, and our economy's been growing. We're actually replacing France in most of their trade routes right now, so we're really fucking strong. We'll end here for the week. We'll see what happens. I hope that we can keep this war going next week and just reset the war and just keep this going, because it's really fun, and I want this to be a much bigger slaughter. It's supposed to be World War I, but we'll see. If not, we'll have to hash out a deal next week. We'll end here for the day. Let's go see if there's anyone to raid. Who do we have? Anyone to raid? Thank you for the follow, Ray 32 Nice. And if I missed anyone else, thank you for the follow as well. I do apologize. I think I did. You can follow DBs if you're still here. Yeah. And thank you for the resub Condor. I didn't see that earlier. I got very distracted in that war. Alright, let's see here. Anyone to raid? No. Anyone playing Vicky 3? Vicky 3, no one fucking streams, I swear. There is 2. We'll raid this guy. Why does he have the CK3 tag on? That's weird. We'll raid him regardless. He's doing some Prussia, so. If you want to watch some more Vicky 3, this is a good chance to do so. If I can figure this out. No, he doesn't show up as being able to raid, so I guess we won't raid anyone today. We'll end here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I have been loving this fucking Vic game so much, and it's getting even better. So, no garrison mechanic. You can't fortify, conquer stuff at all. No, it sucks. It really needs to be reformed. But I really end here. Next Saturday morning, I'm going to be doing a 2 Sicilies Kaiserreich game. Next Saturday afternoon, I'm going to be doing the Alaric campaign. Next Sunday morning, we'll do more of the Grand campaign, and then more of this Vic 3 roleplay multiplayer. Next week, same time, 2 p.m. EST. If you want to watch the old episodes, there's a couple on YouTube. I'll be putting up the rest this week, probably. So, all right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching, and have a good week. I will see you guys later.